Hello and welcome to a very exciting episode of Drachmae and Demigods. My name is Sammy Ferber, and I'll be your host for the evening. Welcome back to the Links of Tartarus campaign. We are coming on the eve of a very exciting episode here. So without further ado, let's get started. Previously on the Links of Tartarus. Fresh off of defeating the mythic monster Arasta of the Endless Web, Adagio received a vision, unlike the ones he's had before. A sentence playing in his mind over and over again. The sea is crying a saltwater storm. The party didn't know what this prophecy meant exactly, but they feared it had something to do with Poseidon. So the Hands of Fate rushed to Athens to warn King Theseus, Ryujin's half-brother and Poseidon's champion. Theseus took the warning seriously, and vowed to investigate it further with Poseidon himself, checking in on various strategic places that could be at risk. When the party awoke the following morning, tragedy had struck, and seawater was pouring from the sky like rain. The news came from King Anagonios of Nepeot. Tromokratis had attacked the underwater city last night, destroying it, and in so doing, he had also killed King Theseus as well. That set off a series of events. Firstly, as Theseus is Poseidon's champion, his death isn't exactly final. Instead, he sort of evolves into a different form, bound to his god's power until another champion eventually replaces him. But his reign as king was still over, which meant the crown passed to his only heir, Traea, friend of the party, half-sister to Ryujin, and now one of the most powerful people in Gaia. And her first royal decree, this trap that they had been planning for Tromokratis, it's going to happen tomorrow. If he had gotten bold enough to go after Nepeot, there was nothing stopping him from going after Athens. And what's worse, it seems that Tromokratis is no longer a solo act. He travels with the rejuvenated form of Eumenides, Oceanus' ancient champion, who has bonded with the Link of Oceanus himself. Beyond that, he seems to be joined by an entourage of supporters, including some with an ability to sometimes prevent their enemies from healing in battle. With their foes growing in number and strength, the Hands of Fate set about preparing their allies. They summoned all their demigod friends, and have considerable Athenian resources at their disposal as well. As we come into tonight's game, the sun is beginning to set on the eve of this battle. What final things would you guys like to do?
I need to get some components, so I need to go shopping.
Alright, what are you hoping to get?
The clerics had said that they had the stuff for me to get, enough to make 2 symbols, so I need that from them.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
So
no problem. You can go ahead and mark off the gold cost, and they have given you the supplies that you need to cast that spell twice.
Okay, and Ryujin, you had given me 1,000 gold for this, right?
Yes.
Okay, because this is a
Yeah,
lot.
literally, it was 1,128. I don't know, something like that.
Add that to my inventory real quick, and then I'll subtract the 2,000. Because I've got more spell components to get.
What else is happening?
I have a few quick things I want to do.
Okay.
Firstly, I'm gonna go and pray to Poseidon. Not anything fancy. I'm just gonna go to like the shore, kind of, and just kind of kneel in like shallow water, and just kind of, I guess I'll just say, so a lot's about to go down. I know you can't be here for the fight, but Theseus will. But I just wanted to say, if, it doesn't go like we planned, I tried my best. And I hope that is enough. And then, I don't know. I think that's it. That's probably it. Short and sweet.
Sure. Are you hoping to get a response?
No.
Okay. You send your
Um,
words up to Olympus or wherever Poseidon is right now. You hope that he hears them.
um, and then I guess I'll talk to Trya, and I will kind of just pull him aside and say, look, obviously it's not going to be as effective, I think, because it's been accelerated. But like I said, this is our best shot at this, and we can hope for the best and prepare for the worst. But if shit hits the fan and we've lost, and you're still okay, don't go out of your way to get yourself killed.
Well,
Smart.
I don't
Smarter
think
than me.
they would let me now, even if I wanted to.
Yeah, that's fair.
Which, speaking of, where exactly do you want me tomorrow? I'm sure my advisors have lots of ideas, and I suppose now with this responsibility on my shoulders, I'd love to not die tomorrow.
If you're able to maintain a safe distance and be protected, but maybe offer some support, that's all I would ask. I don't want you to be in harm's way. One of us has got to make it, so...
Yeah. I mean, Theseus off the board, up to you and me now,
Yeah. Just make sure you're as safe as you can be, and hopefully as far away from the fight as possible without... Yeah. And then I'm just gonna hug. I'm just big old bear hug.
She takes your hug, and then she just sort of holds you at arm's length. If we all get out of this, the people of Athens don't yet know what happened last night. And we're not going to tell them. Not until this is over. When it's over, I could use you guys to sort of help. Even if you're just there for the coronation, or... I don't know how people are going to react to the secret daughter of sort of Theseus, sort of not Theseus, becoming queen.
Yeah. I mean, if we make it out of this, whatever you need, we'll be here.
Great. Get some sleep. You're going to need it.
Yeah, you too. And then one final thing. I'm gonna go. Actually, she had two things. Sorry, two things.
That's okay. It's okay.
I'm trying to make these fast. I was gonna go and sit back on the beach, and I was gonna take out the lyre by myself. I don't want anyone to be around.
Okay.
And just kind of sit there, strum the same tune I used to do pretty frequently with like the story of Ryujin's mom. The whole tale with the Virgin Island going through the hurricane, to the beach from his youth, to the hut, and everything, and just really kind of prepare himself, I think, for the very real chance that Ryujin might be reunited with his mom tomorrow.
As you look out on the ocean as the sun sets, the ocean is a scattered mirror as this saltwater rain is pouring down. But it almost makes it so that the line between sea and air is blurred. And you can imagine for a moment that it's all around you and you are just breathing in the sea. And something about it in this sort of melancholy moment gives you assurance that whatever happens, you're going to be with family either way. Anything else, Ryujin?
I think I will go and just spend time with everyone else, party members. I don't think there's anything else I can really do to prepare. So I'll just try to be there for everybody else.
You got it. As you walk back into the city proper, you hear the sound of merriment from a lot of these sort of dockside taverns. Most of the population of these districts nearest to the Colossus has already been evacuated. The people who remain here are the fighters, those who will be joining you in battle tomorrow. And you hear through doors and windows the sounds of people celebrating what could be their last night, and doing it with a kind of confident resolution. Anyone else have things they'd like to do tonight?
Can I try and find Cora?
Absolutely, yeah. Cora is, for most of the night, is preparing with the other demigods and just sort of trying to help where she can.
I'll just take her off for, hey, any chance I could talk to you alone?
Of course, yes. What's going on?
Nothing much, just preparing. Everything's going fine with the planning. Everyone's fine.
All things considered, there's a lot of variables, but I think if anyone had a chance, it's this. It's now.
We don't mind me asking, where are you planning to be?
I don't know. Preferably not terribly close. I can fire from a distance. You've seen, I'm not super wonderful in battle, but everyone must do their part, especially tomorrow. So, wherever you'll need me, Commander, is where I'll be.
I mean, any chance I can convince you to take more of a tactical position?
I'm listening.
I mean, if you convince someone, I can't really say who, to make it possible for you to see the battle in a more wide-ranged way so you can better coordinate, would that be better for you?
I suppose. Probably.
Not visually, but I mean, Adagio can sometimes use his mind to speak to people over long distances. If he can see more of the battle, maybe that can help you coordinate things from the back.
It certainly couldn't hurt. I fear that once this all kicks off, there won't be much ability to recalibrate and reorganize. I think whatever situation we find ourselves in when that horn is blown is where we're going to have to make our stand.
I mean, if we use the gate stones, we use that to transfer
Interesting. To what
different
end?
pieces in and out.
What are you getting at?
I mean, say there's a big battlefield. Say we have a skirmish here, a skirmish there. If we have different people with gate stones, they can travel to where they're needed best.
Once.
I mean, I like my weapons to only have to be used once.
That's true. Perhaps it would be wise for those who need to be protected, the Queen, for instance, if we had a safe place far away from the battle where a pair of those, one half of several pairs of gatestones were, if we needed some sort of quick evacuation for only a few people.
Yeah, we're planning on positioning the Tromokratis more towards the back of the battlefield. Maybe that can be a focal point for that.
I would hesitate to consider any ship on the seas a safe place in a battle with the giant Kraken. I think we would, if we want a truly safe evacuation point, it should be somewhere far inland, in the middle of the city.
That's fair. That's why you're the daughter of Athena. Okay. We could set up a place in city.
But then the question is who? Who's worthy of a stone?
Yeah, only a few people know about it.
And we have a limited number. And in the heat of battle, it would be hard to gather lots of people in one area if they're scattered.
I mean, there's you.
Alexios.
It's a little far off.
I don't think all of us are going to make it out tomorrow.
That's why I want you to.
I'd love to be safe too. And you know, our allies, many of them are more gifted in war than I am. But I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I took a stone from someone else. Someone on the front lines. Someone like you.
Don't like you worrying about me. First and foremost.
Alexios, it's the end of the world. I worry about all of us.
I mean, you're. I have to make sure you make it, right? Whether you're able to live with yourself doesn't matter so much to me as whether you're alive.
I'd be happy to be on one of the ships. But I'm not taking a stone.
That's fair. Also came to you for advice.
Sure.
I mean, I don't know if we talked to you about it, but God Sights Day, we're talking about
Right.
a lot of things that are probably not going to be able to happen.
Perhaps.
And I don't know if we talked to you about this, but one of those is gods actually getting along.
Yes, you mentioned, and I think it is not in the nature of man to give up power freely. To share power, it's going to be a very tough sell. But we won't even be around to make that sale if we don't do tomorrow, right? So why don't we pencil that in for after the fight?
That's kind of like the point. I was considering talking to the Titan of Vinci.
To use tomorrow?
Yeah.
Well, as far as Titans go, he's certainly not the harshest. I don't know much about Iapetus. I do know that in some tales, he is a craftsman similar to Athena or Hephaestus, someone who focuses on creating things and mending things. But in others, he is a mastermind. And what he uses his mind for can vary.
So be careful.
So be careful.
Do you think it's a good idea?
I think the line between good and bad ideas has long since blurred into nothingness. I think if it makes sense to you, you are one of the most gifted warriors I've ever seen. If you think it will give you an edge in this fight, then I support it. If you think there's a chance that the Link could use the chaos of a battle to somehow screw you over and hope to be rejoined with Oceanus, I trust that you'll make that calculation.
Well, when you say it like that, it
I don't know how
sounds-
possible that is.
So, could you set it up?
Forge is yours.
I mean, don't you have the scepter to unlock him, or
Yes,
or
yeah,
does it
of
just
course.
spit
But
that up? Or
yeah, it's in Forge.
oh, he has the
He has the
How
lock and
about-
the key.
oh, yeah. That isn't like the best idea, but I'm just.
But he's also an intelligent creature and won't regurgitate the key for just anyone.
I mean, I made him. There's a way. Never mind. Oh, thanks.
Sure.
Do you want to come, Link, or are you gonna?
I think they need me here more than you need me there. Just be safe.
All right. Good luck.
And to
Don't
you,
die.
let's all hope for a bit of a not dying.
Like, if we both survive this, we should really do something. Like,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, let's pencil that as well for after.
not dead day. Gotcha.
Yes. Alright, so, Alexios, what are you doing?
I guess I'm gonna go somewhere that's not heavily populated and get forged.
Yeah, I mean, you can go to the room that you slept in last night.
Okay. Yeah, it's not huge enough that nobody would notice the whole thing.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it in my room.
Alright. Through the forged connection, you enter this private dimension, momentary prison for some of these links. You go over to the Iapetus link in its blood glass cube. It just stares at you.
Hello?
Hello.
How how's the whole I don't know what to call this. I don't know what you guys doing for free time. You just sit here.
What have you come for?
We've talked about you possibly sharing domains with my father, correct?
It's come up.
And you don't believe that it's possible?
I believe that when treading on the territory of other gods, someone will eventually get offended.
But you don't want to continue being in Tartarus, right?
If I had my say, I would inspire the minds of creative men like you.
You don't necessarily need to be a deity for that. All you need to do is be here.
But I am a deity.
I mean, adaptation, evolution, mentioned. It's all the same, right? You think you're too stuck on labels?
Have you come here with an offer?
No, you're not supposed to get straight to it, but sure, whatever. How about a test run?
A test run?
You help me, and I help you. You help me in endeavor. We don't have to get into it right now or right away. And I promise, whatever happens afterwards, come God's sights day, I'm with you. I won't go against my father. But whatever happens to you will probably happen to me.
What has got you so scared, so desperate, that you've come to me?
Wow. You think I'm desperate?
I think
No.
you are your father's son.
That's true. Which means more so I'm thinking in a different way. I want to change the world, and you can make that happen. And I can help you. Either way, you have a chance not to be stuck in Tartarus.
What is it that you are asking for?
How do you feel about your brother Oceanus?
Complicated?
Complicated is good. There's a lot of cracks in between. How about you help us fight him? Phoebe's already with us, and God's Sights Day is coming up. It makes a good case for you.
How about a counter-offer, a compromise? I will help you and your allies survive Oceanus, but I will not harm him directly.
That protection doesn't extend to his champions or any of his, I don't know, BFFs?
I have no desire to be on Oceanus' hit list, but I do desire to get out of this cage. So a compromise. I keep you alive, keep your allies healthy, and you do the rest.
I just want to point out that there's not really much of a middle ground in this battle. We're going to be there, they're going to be there. Either Oceanus is going to be with us after this, or you're going to be
It is the
fucked.
limits of your mortal mind that you see this as so binary.
I mean, I like to think of myself as a player, but you're the smart one.
That is my final offer, child. Take it, or go to your death.
I'm going to take it. It's just that, or go to your death thing, it just didn't sit right with me.
If you are going into battle against my brother, surely you know you cannot survive it.
No, I make pretty good plans.
Well then, I long to see it.
Then come with me.
Release me from this cage. Take me on your finger, and we shall see it together.
Do Lynx have like some sort of like form of pinky promise that you're not gonna screw me over because no?
Yes or no?
Alright. I'm gonna open up the
Okay.
cage.
Yeah, it's a bloodbath hue, basically. You are able to take the link of Iapetus. Are you attuning to it?
Holy shit. I did not look at my attunement slots.
Yes, all links need to be attuned.
No, I just have like a whole bunch of them, so it's generally not a problem.
Artificer mood.
Oh, yep, I have an empty one. That's great.
How do you have an empty one?
Because I have 4 attunement slots.
I
Guess
hate you
what?
so much right now.
Wait until next level.
Yeah.
I hate
It's
you
number
so
5.
much right now.
Okay, so the Link of Iapetus, it's not on D&D Beyond, but I will let you know it has added something for you. It's an attack, sort of, called the Ray of Healing. It recharges on a 5 or 6, so basically at the start of every round, you'll roll a d6 to see if it recharges. And if you roll a 5 or a 6, then you can use this ability again. But it's essentially a 60-foot ray, a straight line that's 5 feet wide, and any creature hit in that ray heals 66 hit points.
But that's like, if it's a straight ray, I can't exclude anybody, right?
Correct. It's anyone in that
Okay.
60 feet.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Let's say 6d6 or 6d6.
6d6.
I was like 66 points instantaneously.
That's
God dang.
nuts. Yeah.
I can do that, but with a 7th level spell.
Yeah.
I was like, holy moly, cannoli.
All
Wait,
right.
so if I do
Guacamole.
36 at max.
What color is
Yeah,
the gem?
36 match. It is a silvery, almost swirly cloud-like gem.
Ooh.
Yeah. Looks cool. Looks baller. Any other last-minute things you'd like to accomplish tonight?
Sorry, I know I already went. I did forget to do one thing.
Yeah.
I had a little bunch of small things I wanted to do. I want to use the Dragon Touch Focus and
Okay.
Send a message to Ilea.
Okay.
And I wanted to say, plans have changed. Tromokratis destroyed Epeout. And Athens is next. We're accelerating our time frame. I'm not sure why. I just felt it was necessary to let you know. You're on an island, and you should check to see if we win or fail tomorrow. If you don't hear anything back, then probably didn't. Good luck. I hope you find your courage again.
You get a response. I wish you luck in the battle to come. And if I do not hear from you, I will be coming and diving for my horn.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think yeah, I'm just gonna spend time with the party. Whatever you guys
Alright.
end up doing at the end of the night, I'll be there.
All right. You guys gather for potentially a drink, a last meal, a last celebration. Anora?
I have more shopping to do. I never got to finish it.
Oh, what more do you need to do?
I need to get the components for Revivify as well as Draconic Transformation.
Okay. What are those ingredients?
Revivify is just 300 gold pieces worth of diamonds. I want to get 2 worth.
Yeah, you no problem doing that.
If I have enough for 2 worth, let me make sure I do real quick. Yeah, I do. Okay. So take away 60 platinum. Yeah. Okay, and then I need I think it's a symbol of, or a dragon statuette that's worth 500 gold pieces, I think.
Yeah, you can find that.
Yeah,
So
so
just
I
go
need
ahead and
that.
mark off that gold.
Yeah, okay. And then I also wanted to cast Commune as well.
Okay. In the saltwater storm, you cast Commune, and momentarily it is almost as if a dome has come above you, and the rain is no longer hitting you on the head.
Sorry, I'm trying to add things to my inventory. Okay. I forgot how to spell statuette for a moment. Add to equipment. Okay, sorry. First question. I know it's a long shot, but we need all the help we can get. Is there any way you'd be willing to let me at least talk to Nemosini and see if she'd be willing to help tomorrow?
The dome of protection around your head breaks, and momentarily you are once again drenched in the salt water before it reseals.
I'm gonna assume that's a no.
I mean, it seems like she is not the most eager of that plan.
I know that none of the guys can be here tomorrow because it's going to be super, super dangerous. But if it comes down to it, once upon a time, Triad was on the same route that I was. And learned from druids the same way. She's one of the people I gotta jump from. If it seems like she's in immediate danger, can you try to get her to safety?
You feel the salt water hit you again, but it's warmer this time. You get the sense that it communicates, well, she might not do what you ask. The girl is protected.
If shit does go wrong, shit hits the fan, and I don't make it out of tomorrow. If for some unknown reason I'm not able to try and get my father's soul out of Tartarus, can you attempt to convince Hayes? You cannot deserve to be caught up in the middle of whatever it is I've been caught up in the middle of for years now.
The rain hits your head again, this time a bit colder. You get the sense it's not necessarily a yes or a no, it's a we'll have to see. Okay. We've lost Ilmaine and Alexios. Sorry, y'all, I don't know what's going on. Oh, there's Alexios. There we go. There's everyone. Amazing. So, would anyone else like to do anything tonight? I do have one thing. Ryujin, will you roll me 2d8, please?
I also need y'all to tell me what symbols I'm prepping, because I've got to do that tonight.
2d8, huh?
That's right.
I mean, I suppose. You just want the total or the individual numbers?
The total.
10.
10 total?
Yes.
Which means that in the time that you have had, they have been able to make 10 magical cannonballs.
Ooh. Okay.
To split up to whichever ships you'd like, but you only have
shit.
10. So if you want
And
to
cannonballs do how much damage?
A lot.
Yeah. I mean, right? 5 and 5? What's
Sure.
the range on cannons? That's pretty far, right?
That's pretty far. It is a maximum of 2,400 feet, but the normal range is 600 feet, and it does 8d10 damage.
Should we maybe do 6 and 4?
I think 5.
Because listen, the Arc of Fate is out in deeper waters, kind of by itself. I don't think it's gonna make it, and it takes a bit to reload, right? So maybe who's to say we're even gonna get all 5 of those shots off?
Yes, so that you know, cannons do require an entire round to reload, so they can essentially be fired every other round.
Yeah.
I mean,
so
if
maybe
you look at it, the Tromokratis has 3 on one side, and ours has 2 on one side. So if they had 6, that's enough for like 2 rounds. Technically, like 3 because of the loading. Right. Same thing with us.
So 6 on theirs, 4's on yours.
I think that makes sense.
Well, in preparation of tonight's battle, we have my lovely fiance joining us from off screen. So, Miss Kennedy, the Tromokratis is going to have 6 magical cannonballs, and the Arc of Fate is going to have 4 magical cannonballs.
It sounded like you said cannibals, not cannonballs.
Yeah.
6
But they're
magic
magical.
cannibals.
Yeah.
And I want to know what the fuck the stat block looks like for a magic cannibal now.
They're just a fake cannibal, you know? It's
Yeah.
fine.
They're
Yeah.
fake cannibal, yeah, a celestial cannibal.
All
They're
right.
basically
What
just
else?
a tooth fairy.
What else is happening tonight?
What symbols do y'all want me to make? Because I need to do that tonight.
What did we say sounded good, right? There was like
Remember?
rattle off the effects again. There was only like 5, right?
Oh, there's more than 5.
Oh.
Death
Oh,
is
no.
Constitution saving throw, 10d10 necrotic damage.
Not bad.
Discord is Constitution, and it is incapable of meaningful communication and has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Fear is Wisdom. It becomes frightened and has to move at least 30 feet away from the glyph on each of its turns. Hopelessness is Charisma. Target is overwhelmed with despair, and it can't attack or target any creature with harmful ability, spells, or other magical effects for a minute.
Definitely that one.
So that's 1,
Despair.
and then there's more.
Oh, okay, keep going.
There's a lot more. There is, that was hopelessness. Insanity, the target is driven insane for a minute. Can't take actions, can't understand what other creatures say, can't read, and speaks only in gibberish. The GM controls its movement, which is erratic. Pain is Constitution. It becomes incapacitated with pain for 1 minute on a failed save. Sleep is Wisdom, and it'll fall unconscious for 10 minutes on a failed save. And Stunning is Wisdom, and it becomes stunned for a minute.
I'm thinking maybe despair, insanity, and stun.
I can only do 2.
Oh, and then insanity and despair?
What's despair again?
Those 2 will be good.
Which one? Okay, the name of it isn't despair. Let me read through and figure out which one makes it despair. Okay, so that's hopelessness. So you said hopelessness and insanity?
What was hopelessness again?
Hopelessness is the one that does the despair.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so hopelessness and insanity. We have to put those where we want them tonight then. Because they can't move more than 10 feet. But didn't we say that we could drop them through the arcane gate and it would work without setting them off, Sammy?
Yeah, if you want to spend more spells tomorrow doing it, or you could just place them tonight.
Well, no, I was saying, like, if we place them tonight, we can cast the arcane gate under them wherever they are.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, do y'all just want to do that then?
I just put two symbols on the map for you to place wherever you'd like.
Are they the red moons?
Yeah, they're the red moons.
Okay, thank you.
I labeled one hopelessness and the other insanity.
It's very small.
Hopelessness, insanity.
Okay, so where are we putting... These are going to go... We're going to put them with the mines, right? Because we're dropping the mines through arcane gates?
No, the mines are already placed, I thought. Unless...
Yeah, everything's been placed.
Okay, then where do we want to place these?
I mean, I think around there is probably the most effective place, but at the same time, the left and the right sides are kind of bare.
Okay, well...
The chips are kind of
Insanity will go this way.
I don't know.
Struggling, hold please. So like right there for insanity. And right there for hopelessness. Kind of fills in the holes on either side.
Sure.
Everyone okay with that?
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right. Unless anyone has anything else.
When me and Phoebe focus on like future things, do I get levels of exhaustion?
No.
No? Heard. Can I tell her?
No.
Just that one time.
Can I tell her
Just
I want
that
to focus my dreams on like happy visions of the future? Like, give me a future to fight for, Phoebe.
Sure. She shows you one of many possible futures. One where the horn is blown tomorrow and only Tromokratis shows up, and with the sheer power of your combined forces, you are able to kill it once and for all, and all of Athens rejoices, and that celebration becomes its own holiday, which is then joined with the coronation of Queen Traea, and she is applauded as one of the heroes of the city, who, on her very first day of being queen, saved the city from an ancient foe. Poseidon then gifts the city with some amazing godly boons that are then themselves celebrated, and it just keeps adding on top of each other, and you guys, as relatively famous as you already are, you become legends. You become talked about in the same breath as Theseus and Perseus and Jason and Hercules. All these people are now your peers in terms of the bards and their stories. It's a nice dream. It's a nice hope.
I don't like the way you said that.
Softly cries in my sleep.
I don't like it.
As she shows you this beautiful future, it's almost like static on a TV that momentarily shows you another channel. There's a brief moment where once again you hear in your head one of each Olympian, and the faces of Iasus and Dardania flash in front of you. And then you're back to the happy dream.
Yay!
Yay! Celebration!
Yay. We love twins.
As you guys celebrate, revel, take in breaths for who knows might be your last time, you eventually find yourselves to sleep. When you awake, I'd like you all to take a long rest. Anyone who has morning things you need to check, wheel and woe, the future D20s, that kind of thing, do that now.
Ooh, I'm on wheel. I can help people today. Wait, yeah, that's wheel. I had to think.
Also, don't forget to change your attunements if you need to.
Change your attunements if you need to change your attunements. Prepare the spells you'd like to prepare if you are one of those classes.
Amy, did you hear me earlier talking about having too many spells to scroll through?
No, but that's the druid struggle.
I know 140 spells.
Yeah, that sounds
Wait,
about right.
Which
I appreciate it.
which elemental type are we putting our magic towards? What do we say?
Acid and force, right?
Force is
Force?
always going to be a good idea, because nothing is immune to force.
I just like to know like, what I should set my sword to.
Oh yeah, what are you setting it to?
All right, y'all.
And what shape?
Trident of force.
Trident to force, you got
If I
it.
could just throw it and yeep, back to my hand.
All right, y'all. I
As
just
you
want to
guys-
remind.
Okay, go ahead.
I just want to remind everybody. I have 3 spell slots, and then dragon.
There should be 2 dragons running around the battlefield.
So, if y'all think I should like, I can't remember what I said last week. I was going to use the first one for. I'm trying to think about it, but I
can't
honestly-
take one of them.
all right, because we were going to drop the mines, but the mines are already placed now, so that doesn't really matter. Okay. Yeah, 2 or 3 spells, and then
Yes.
Eldritch Blast.
Do we have people that are manning the cannons, or is it us?
No,
Or, like, in our ship.
the normal crew of the ship are manning the cannons. You don't need to man the cannons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could you
But you do
imagine
have
having
a
to
lot of
find out-
allies. You have a lot of allies that currently don't have an assigned place to be. If you guys want to
kinda
handle
forgot.
that.
I think we
Oh, did
placed
you place
a lot
them?
of them.
Okay.
Oh,
So I
yeah.
see Dardania and Iasis are on one of the navy vessels.
Wait,
Vanix.
wait.
What?
Wait.
Oh,
We put
both of them?
together. We put the twins together.
That's
not
what I'm
do
looking
that.
at.
rip.
Who's free?
We have Vanix
Oh,
and Tekalis with the
I
archers.
assumed that they wouldn't want to be a part.
I assume.
No.
Oh, you know what? That makes sense, actually.
Yeah.
We'll leave it like that.
Oh,
Lathos.
Put it
Listen,
together.
if they both die,
That's it.
Then
them
there you
problems.
go, done. We have Lathos,
Listen.
Anura, and Neriana on the Tromokratis.
Wait,
We
but I
have-
thought we were gonna give Ilme her little assault team.
did we ever decide on that?
Because if so, then Lathos would be a great person to keep with Ilme.
I don't think it's
think
gonna work.
Tartarus would be better.
Yeah, if we're
mean, I
putting
can move over there,
Tromokratis like
but-
out in the middle of the sea to start with, I don't know if that's going to work too well.
I would say
What
Tartarus.
is Lopa doing in this battle?
What's dancing sword? Brian.
What?
What are
I
you
can't
saying?
hear you.
Yeah, you're very muffled.
I can't remember her name. I'd send Tartarus with Ilme and can't remember her name.
Is it the one
Who?
that was undercover?
No.
Marissa?
Krisa?
I can.
Chris-
Marissa?
Yeah. Yeah.
She's the
Southern
fighter.
Girl. Yes, the fighter.
I'm still not sure
She
what is
is-
happening because you're like so muffled.
I can hear what you're
The question
saying.
is, where do you want it?
Because I thought we were casting Water Walk on them so they can dodge in and out.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I have
Yeah.
water walk there. You can start off from the archipelago.
But who
Do you
was it?
want me,
May-
Tekalis, and Krisa?
Right.
Yes.
Risa, where you at on this battle
I'll
map?
start on the Arc of Fate.
Krisa is on one of the navy vessels.
I'll move him.
There.
I got it.
I
Someone-
need
That Navy
before
vessel?
we like depart out to our places though. I need to cast Water Walk on people.
Yeah, who are you casting Water Walk on?
Oh god. Adagio, can you also cast Water Walk?
I can if you want me to prepare it.
Well, I was gonna
I
say, if you
can, I
can
will
cast
prepare
Water
that.
Walk, I can cast Water Breathing in case, like, someone has to go into the water for any, like, something happens.
What do I want to take off then?
It's up to you, because I can cast it.
I think
I
water walk,
It's a
you don't
ritual.
water breathing. Right?
That's true, you kind of
You
just shoot
physically
back to the
can't go
surface.
underneath.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true, never mind.
but it's not a concentration.
Let me
I
just
thought
unprep Water Breathing then.
the don't prep water walk.
No, you're good.
I could, and we could just have more people with water walk.
No, that's true.
And it's a ritual, so we don't even have to.
Yeah, you have the time.
Let's
Well,
do
I
it
mean,
for
if
everybody.
Oh yeah, it is ritual. I don't have to use any
yeah.
spell slots for this.
Me neither. So we can just water walk. What is that? How many does it water walk?
It's up to 10 at a
10.
time. So between
So
two
then-
of us casting at once at ritual, that's
All of us? All of us?
20 people.
That's all your like allies at least.
Okay, bet. So we'll do that. Everyone has
Cool.
water
So
walk.
everyone is able to walk on water.
Everyone
Hey.
is see this. Yeah, oh gee, let's go.
Adagio, you want to do that thing where you can link people's minds?
Oh, with Phoebe?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, but it's only 8 people. And are we gonna be doing a lot of talking during this battle?
I mean, just in case like someone needs help, they can say something. then.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
who do you want to give
Oh,
stones to?
Kratos is dead.
Yeah, I was just about to ask where are the stones, because I mean we have how many sets again? We
I
have
believe there are. Hold on, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe there are 6 sets of stones.
okay.
But one of them is always like the broken one. Mine's in Delphi.
Yeah.
Right. So there's only 5 working sets.
So there's 5 working sets, and we
You
wanted
have
to have
all of them.
a couple sets for like emergency extraction, right? So is Traya on the battlefield?
I don't know. Did y'all place her?
There's so many people.
That's a good question. We can't read their names unless we
Zoom
zoom in
in.
a lot.
That's not my fault. The battle's huge.
I mean, technically, it is your fault.
Yeah.
I don't think we have Triad.
Oh, I may not have put her on because I assumed she wouldn't be in the battle. But I can, I
Yeah,
can
that's
put her
fine.
on.
That's fine. I don't want them to battle.
Leave her off the
Let
battle.
her
Yeah,
down.
we'll say that Triad's up in the head of the Colossus, manning the
thought we were-
controls.
What
Oh,
about
sick.
Anemios? I thought we planned for Anemios to be here.
Anemios is on the ship. Anemios is, and in Traya and yours and your absence, Anemios is essentially acting captain of the Ark of Fate.
Okay, bet. So he'll be here to just like la 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 la.
Yeah, but he's mainly focused on keeping the ship running, basically.
So
But
who are
he-
we gonna give the
Oh.
2? I mean, how many are we delegating to be emergency like extract gate stones instead of
The
just?
reality is you have 5, and there's 5 of you if you want to do it like that. Or
I mean, I always have mine to go back to Delphi, so there's an extra.
Are you gonna
Say,
be
which one of
back,
your allies?
Adagio?
Which one ally is the most important?
Yeah.
I had a vision last night, actually. If we don't
think-
save those, the world ends. I
One
said to
should
him.
go to Cora.
Cora? Where's she at?
put her on an island.
Yep, there she is.
Cora and
If it's Korra, then that's the only one, unless one of you wants to give up yours.
I will.
Okay. Who you giving yours to?
I have a question. As far as the people that we're evacuating, are we concerned about?
I thought Cora said she wouldn't take a stone.
That's true.
All right.
She would prefer not to.
But I mean, if we force her to take it, she will take the stone.
Yeah, I mean, Cora's arguably, like, has the most, one of the, yeah, on the battlefield, the most important role out of any of us. I mean, Cora basically single-handedly, like, brought all of this stuff together in our 18-whatever-month absence while it was completely dark and the world was in chaos. It takes some balls.
Yep. We're talking about like who are the important people. Do we want to make sure one of the twins has one in terms of the prophecy?
Yeah, honestly, I'm probably going to give mine to Dardania
Sure.
just
Yeah,
because...
Just leave it on the bow. Whoever gets to it gets to it.
We're going to play favorites. This coming from Save Lathos. I had a vision.
Lathos
Playing favorites, always
is
choose the hot one.
Lathos
I
is
mean-
the only ever recorded child of Hades. That sounds important to me.
I like how we're arguing about
saying a
this,
child
and
of
I'm over here
Zeus
like,
isn't
I'll just
important?
die. It's
There are
fine.
15. There are a dime a dozen.
It's true.
Yeah, you're
Child
right.
of
Zeus
would not
fucks.
be
That's
hard to
yeah. We've
replace.
established this.
All right. So, and Region, I assume you're the one that's going to be blowing the horn.
Yes.
Where are you
And
blowing the horn?
where are you? Yeah, that's my question.
I'm on the arc. The arc.
Okay.
Fine.
Real
So
quick,
actually-
I have a question.
Can you summon my steed for me so I could just like bloop?
Yeah, it's there. Hold on, let me.
It's there. We just can't see it. It's too small.
No, I think it is somewhere. Oh no, I made it invisible. That's on me. That's on me. Give me 1 second.
Oh, I was like, I don't see it.
It's all the way on the right side. Should now be visible.
It's just really small.
He's a little bit bigger than the rest of us, so I mean, there we go.
Yeah, he's large. Yeah. What was your question?
Just like because we're talking about it in terms of the prophecy, if there isn't somebody from every Olympian represented, then the prophecy can't happen, right? Was that?
Shut up! You're getting a stone.
Who knows? Who knows?
I'm not getting a stone.
You're getting a freaking stone.
I can fly. I'm not getting a stone.
You're getting a stone. Listen, flying don't mean shit for a tentacle that's 120 feet long. All right, you're getting a goddamn stone.
But isn't that what we
We'll find
decided?
a stone
That it wouldn't
on
happen
Anora's
if someone
body
died,
somewhere.
and they don't know how to split up the stones?
Okay, so the extra stones have gone to Dardania and Korra.
So far,
Yeah, I think so.
Do we
Okay.
have any other stones?
No. Now everyone has a stone besides Ryujin.
I'll give
Addition-
mine to Lathos.
Well, I thought they brought
Okay.
most of them back from Delphi, right?
They did. That's the 5. There's only 5.
Wait, so who has them? I'm sorry.
Sorry, so-
Alexios.
Adagio has the set that he's always had. So that's number
Yes.
6. Then
Okay.
Alexios has one, Anora has one, Ilme has one, Korra has one, Dardania has one. That's
I
all
specifically gave Dardania my dope blue one.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I'll
Okay,
give you
I'm gonna
those
walk
back.
over to Ryujin, open up his pocket, and drop it in, and go, I can fly pretty fast out of here, and I have a way to teleport from one of my spells right now.
What does
But,
Ryujin? He has a
um,
hub.
It's true.
Can I
but
I
I
want to
want you to
sneakily
be
give this
extra
to Ilme.
protected because
Give
I
back
don't
to
think
Anora.
Traea would do too well with losing her brother. Again, on top of, I don't want Poseidon to show up and get hurt because you
Listen,
also die.
Listen, one of each demigod. That's what it says.
Yes, but we
If
don't
it's me or
want Poseidon
Traea,
to show
I
up.
choose Traea.
Oh, nobody I saw that again.
We don't want Poseidon showing up being sentimental because you died.
So Adagio,
Listen.
are you giving yours to Lathos?
Yes.
Okay. And
I
that one
wanna
goes
give that
straight to Delphi,
stone
right?
To Ilme to sneak back into Anora's pocket.
Do it. I'll slide a hand this. Slide
Oh
my
it
God,
in
go ahead,
there.
slide a hand.
Flip somewhere.
What have I got to roll?
It's
That's like,
it's versus your passive perception, Anora.
Oh, that's not fair.
Yeah.
Listen, if I look, I want to look to Ryujin
Well,
before
if
he
it's
gives it back to Ilme.
But if Anora doesn't know, how do they use it? How did?
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to use it if I don't know it's there.
It's gonna be linked, and I'll just say it to you in battle. A 30.
30,
God
yeah.
damn, duh.
Anora does not notice that the stone is back in their pocket.
Okay,
I-
but without noticing it, I'm still gonna turn to Ryujin and listen. I promise, I'll get the fuck out of there because I can turn into something that has like a 70-foot flying speed. I think I will get the fuck out of there.
I'm gonna just like walk up and give Anora a really big hug and say in your ear, yeah, that's not a chance I'm willing to take.
I hope you
All right.
fucking know if something happens to you, I'm flying to you, reviving you, and then shoving the stone down your throat while making you teleport.
I had this. I don't remember anything more. Wait, who am I connecting telepathically? Because I would prefer like different regions versus specific people.
Well,
Like,
I mean,
Never mind.
you guys know what I'm gonna be doing.
Like one of the twins, because they're on this boat over here, but there's no one on the other naval ship. Oh well, JK, that's it. Hello.
I put Paloma on there. I switched.
And if
For
Honora,
Paloma, one of the
Wow.
twins.
so Lathos, because he's on the Tromokratis. I don't know what that ship is called anymore. Lathos, the boy
It's gonna be a
twin,
confusing fight with that ship.
Paloma. Who's staying on the Ark of Fate?
I am.
No,
Just
but
think of it. The arc
Nope,
has two
you'll
side
get
cannons and
That's
is a little wider,
the Ark. That's all.
and the Tromokratis is skinnier with 3 cannons.
Yeah.
Okay, so for telepathic bond, it'll be obviously myself, because, well, I guess I don't have to pick myself. Okay, the male twin,
I assist.
Lithos, Paloma, Cora, Tekalis. How many people was that?
5.
5.
If you don't count yourself.
Ilme, Nora, and myself, I suppose.
Okay, sounds good.
So I will be moving the most on the battlefield.
So, all these ships pick up their people and deposit them in their assigned positions, and the saltwater rain has stopped. It is still, there's a wind with anticipation for whenever Ryujin decides to blow the horn. And that's going to take an early break, but we'll come right back to this moment as soon as we're back. Don't go anywhere. And we are back. Welcome back, everyone. We're hopping right in here. So, if everyone is ready, Ryujin, I leave it to you to decide what happens next.
I hate to interrupt real quick, but Alexios just said we're all frozen for him.
Well, we can see him. And I can see the rest of you.
Frozen for us as well.
Okay, well, Alexios, jump back out and in again. Ryujin?
Sorry.
Sorry, I wasn't sure if we were gonna. Okay. I think once we're all ready and we're in our delegated spots, I'll look around. Everybody on the ship with me, which is Alexios, Krista, Ilme, and Tekalis. Give you all like a solemn nod, you know. And then I will carefully take out the horn.
Okay.
And blow into it.
As you blow into this horn, you hear it sort of echo. Echo across the sea. As it does, the sea itself grows completely still.
We'll say.
Mirror still. Yes?
I have detect magic up and dark vision of 120 feet, so hopefully I can see down.
Sure. As the sea goes still, you see, not too far away from the Ark, this center of conjuration magic. As in this completely still sea, a small whirlpool begins to form. Very small at first, but then rapidly getting larger and larger and larger and larger, until you hear before you see. As you see this tentacle come out of the sea, another before you emerging from this whirlpool, an enormous creature with a hard sort of blue-purple exoskeleton with a shell almost like a turtle's. You see it has tentacles coming off of one arm. The other arm ends in this sort of lobster-like pincer. Its mouth itself is full of teeth, and you see it has a long, spiny tail behind it. And on top of this turtle-like shell, you see someone holding on. Humanoid. Some normal-sized human, but not quite. He has long gray hair that's thin in points, and you see barnacles and coral growing out of him in odd places, and he is laughing as they both appear. Right there. And you hear Humanities as he shouts to the world, "This new world you have created, I don't like it. And I believe you have something of mine. I need you all to roll initiative. Anybody?
So you know how we were talking about?
Huh.
Sorry, you know we talked about last week being very superstitious over dice.
Yeah.
I'm rolling the dice that you gave us about our characters, Sammy. So
Oh, good.
this is on you.
Anybody over 20?
22.
22?
27.
27 for Ilme.
Why does a fucking natural 20 mean anything when you're rolling against Ilme?
22 for Honora. Alright, 20 to 15. Oh, Alexios,
17.
you're muted. 17 for Ryujin?
He wasn't muted, it just wasn't making noise.
Oh, that's weird. Is your microphone
Yeah,
not
he's
attached?
just not talking. It's unmuted.
Adagio, what'd you get?
I rolled a 9.
9 for Adagio.
Hold up your initiative numbers.
Man, what is going on? Maybe try leaving and joining back again? I'm not
This
sure.
is after he did that.
DJ, did you just check if your microphone is connected? We can't hear you.
At all.
Try leaving, coming in, but before you leave, what's your initiative?
Hold up the numbers.
27. So it's actually a
Ilme
tie
has
with
the
Ilme.
better
I think they both
dex.
have tied decks too, right? Aren't you both
Stat on
+5
dex?
decks? Oh, okay, so then Ilme goes first, and then Alexios.
DJ, try like unplugging your mic and plugging it back in, and then if that doesn't work, rejoining? I'm not
Right.
sure what's going on.
Party, and it's the last party the party will ever have because we're about to die.
Alright, well, Alexios gets his situation figured out, we're gonna start with you, Ilme. What would you like to do?
Fail. I guess because I didn't say I'm activating my boots. Because I forgot.
Sure.
Yeah. I don't remember if that's an action or... I think that's a... I don't remember what it is.
I think it's a
I'm
bonus
looking it
action?
up. I think it is too. Just making sure that's correct. Yeah, it's bonus action. Okay. Bonus action, my boots are activated. So far away. Let's see here. Handy dandy measuring tool.
Say something?
Hear me?
Yeah, we
Yes.
can, Alexios, hi!
Yes.
Glad to have you back.
Right. I guess to start this off, I'm gonna shoot at humanities.
Okay.
At disadvantage because my crossbow does not reach. So.
Yes, disadvantage,
Let's
but you are going before him, so it will be yeah.
So it's.
Yeah.
That is a 30. No, it's not a 30. 28.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. Go ahead and roll damage against humanities.
Imagine Sammy said,
Okay.
I'd be a little concerned.
As the first blood, as that bolt fires over this enormous creature and hits the small humanoid on its back, it's like, ah!
like, and we're like, Tromokratis, kill humanities first.
Yeah.
And I get my sneak attack because I went before.
Yes.
Let's see here. 25, 28, 35 points.
35 points of damage, first blood, as this bolt just fires into him, and you see it sort of squelches as it hits him, and he just snaps it off. Anything else?
And then it's going, yeah, because it's going to ricochet and just go whoop, right down in the
Alright, make another attack.
Oh god. I don't know if that's gonna hit. That's just a dirty 20.
That does not hit. It impacts his shell and just cracks in two.
Okay.
All right. Anything else, Omei?
So like that.
Alexios, you're up. You see this enormous Kraken Lord in front of you. What are you doing?
I'm gonna shoot both of them one time apiece.
Okay, who's going first?
Tromokratis.
Okay, fire at Tromokratis first.
Both sharpshooter shots.
Go ahead.
Okay. So, natural 17, 7, 24.
24 does hit. Go ahead, roll damage.
Okay, 17 points of damage.
17 points of damage. You got it. All right, second shot to Humanities.
Natural 20.
That certainly hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Add that crit.
I am going to Arcane Jolt that also.
Go ahead. What kind of damage is that?
That is the force.
Force, you got
damage.
Yeah, it's gonna be healing damage.
it.
29 plus 16 is... No. Wait, I have a calculator. 45 points of damage.
Woo! Nice job. As this shot, and you see some barnacles and coral fly off his shoulder as he takes it. He goes, "Ugh! Mortals." Anything else?
No.
Alright. At the end of your turn, Tromokratis, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'll use a legendary action to move 40 feet towards you.
Wow.
Alright. That brings us all the way up to Iasis. As we scroll up to him. There he is. There's my boy. Alright. So Iasis is going to use his 50-foot movement speed. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. 80. Where is he? There we go. 85, 90, 95, 100. That is his movement and step of the wind. What is going on over there? Who's opening snacks?
That's my dice bag. I'll be myself.
Oh, gotcha. And then he will use his action to move as well. So that is another 50, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. He's right there. Not quite in range of Tromokratis yet. But that brings us, so many NPCs, to Paloma, all the way on the other ship. Paloma is going to create her Eldritch Cannon. But there's nothing currently in range of that. So that's her entire turn, basically.
What was the fucking point of a natural 20?
Sorry. Then we have Lathos. Lathos all the way up on the Tromokratis, the ship. Lathos will enter a rage, and
So
we'll
far
start.
up.
Huh?
He's so far away. Why would
Yeah,
he do
yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. That's as far as he can go with his movement and action to run. That is him. That brings us to Anura.
Oh, actually, I thought you were just gonna do that. It wasn't gonna be me again.
It does bring us to Anura, yes. Go ahead.
Okay, I am, as my bonus action, gonna go ahead and cast Draconic Transformation.
Okay, you turn into a dragon. How large is it?
Oh, that's a good question. I think it said take on draconic features, but I don't change size.
Okay, so you're still the same size. Copy.
Yeah, you take on draconic features.
Great. All right. You have gained draconic features.
Yeah, okay. So now I have a 60-foot fly speed,
All right.
which is nothing on this map.
Nothing. Truly nothing.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60 gets me there. Hold please, I have to get the ruler out. Oh, he's out of range of Guiding Bolt. Okay. But he's in range of Thornwind on disadvantage.
Sure.
Alright. Yep, they're gonna attack with Thornwind.
Go ahead. On Tromokratis, yeah?
Yes. Well, Humanities. Can I do that?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Okay, well, the lowest of the two rolls was naturally 14.
So yeah, that's gonna hit. Go ahead, roll damage.
Yeah, because I think I got a plus 10.
Yeah.
What do I need for damage? I don't ever use Thornwind. What do I need for damage?
Should be on D&D Beyond.
Yeah, that is
I think it's a
11
D8
points
plus
of piercing.
11 points of piercing. You got it.
It wasn't that I knew it wasn't a D8. I knew it was a D8. I couldn't remember the plus.
Gotcha. So yes, this arrow fires into Humanities, and he's just taking all these hits while Tromokratis is like totally fine. Anything else, Anura?
I think that's gonna be all.
All right. At the end of your turn,
Fuck.
he will once again move. Well, let's see. He's only going to move a little bit. He's going to move to here. A little too close for comfort. All right. After that brings us to Teclis, who's actually on the Arc of Fate with you. So he is going to, well, he's gonna attack with Thornwind. And he's gonna use Planar Warrior as well on this attack. So the next time he hits this creature, on this turn, all the damage by the attack becomes force damage, and the creature takes an extra 2d8 force damage. So, let's see. That is a 25. That's gonna hit. So, that is gonna be... and he's gonna mark him as his favored foe. So, all of that combined, awful damage. That is only 18 points of damage to Tromokratis. All right. That is Teclis's turn. That brings us to, Jesus Christ, Dardania, all the way up here. And Dardania can't do much from where she is. So she's gonna stay there. There's not much she can contribute at this point. That brings us to Neriana, who is on the Tromokratis. Neriana can't do much from where she is, but she'll go ahead and get started. She's gonna jump off. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She's just running as well. At initiative count 20, you guys see this pillar of water shoot up from the sea, and this pillar, as it sort of fades through, the top of it remains where it was. And you see, as it sort of gains shape, made of pure water, this humanoid form with elongated crown on his head and a trident in his hand, as the champion form of King Theseus points his trident down on the battlefield. I would like Adagio to roll a d4 for me.
It's a 4.
4. Fury of the Gods. So, he shoots his trident upward as you see a storm cloud gather, and he shoots it down. This enormous lightning bolt fires down onto Tromokratis. Tromokratis needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Can I cheat it with divination?
Do you need to be close to someone to do that?
Actually, that is an excellent question. Where the F would I even find this?
In the description of the ability.
Yeah. Would that be a feat? Is that a feat? What is that? I mean...
What?
Why would you ask me something I should know? Oh, there we go. It just says you can replace any attack, saving roll, or ability check you made by you or a creature that you can see with one of these foretelling rolls. It doesn't give a distance.
Oh, wow. So any of the creatures you can see. So yeah, you can absolutely change it if you'd like.
Cool, because my 1 is a 3.
3. Okay. All right. So that is definitely a failure. So this lightning will do 10d6 damage to him. Awful damage again.
Oh my god, go.
10, 15, 18.
Just wait. Sammy's gonna roll for Tromokratis, and he's gonna roll like max damage with a crit.
26 points of lightning halved to 13. All right, that is the layer action. So basically, what Theseus is doing for you is giving you guys layer actions.
Not a good one.
All right, that brings us to the soldiers on the ballistas.
I could survive this fury. Of the gods.
What's the range on the ballistas?
It is 50. Wait, what?
The ballista?
120 to 400.
120 feet. You are at disadvantage on these.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just do an attack.
I love that your fiance is adorable little voice in the background.
16 failure. 16 failure. Failure.
18.
18. all
We're off to
into
a
the
great
sea.
start.
Sploosh.
Doing great.
These soldiers are like, oh man, that thing is huge!
Oh, jeez, Rick.
Yeah. All right. After the ballistas, you see another creature emerge from this whirlpool. A very familiar creature to you all. As
Can I counterspell the whirlpool to close it?
it's not a spell.
Fuck.
Apotrepo emerges from the depths. Bam, bam, bing.
So, you know how we said we
Son
were like
of a
at
bitch.
peace with what's about to happen?
Yeah.
I think I've had to fully accept my character's death now.
All right, so
Standing right there.
Apotrepo is gonna move to the nearest meat, which is Iasis.
No, Isis.
What?
And
This is
as
the one
Iasis is
It's going down.
Iasis
I'm
is the
yelling,
only
"Timber!"
meat in town,
She
so
better move.
Iasis will get all 5 of these bite attacks.
Isis is dead.
Damn!
Isis just died.
Damn!
Isis just died. Just died.
Okay, again, pretty shitty rolls.
Yay.
The lowest one is a 13. Hold on, let me grab Isis's. There we go. So he's a 19. Yeah,
Make sure my Isis is a child of Zeus, right?
correct.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, Zeus will be like, so what happened to Isis? It just died, 1 minute there, the next minute gone. I
Yeah.
don't know what happened, man.
It's
So,
like the god of war meme.
3
It's like, what happened to him? It died.
Yeah, 3 of these 5 heads are able to strike. So that is 2 60 10.
Anyone want to take bets on whether or not we're actually going to get through this fight tonight, or if we're going to have to split it across
It's gonna be fine.
It's
It's gonna
gonna
be
have to
fine.
be split.
39.
For sure.
39 points of piercing damage as these heads. Ching, 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 ching. Oh wait, I forgot to add. It's actually 57, not 39.
Golly. Isis murdered.
As these heads bite into ISS, it goes, oh, fuck.
I know you
I
hate
think they've got
Ice.
better hit points than I do. Like, me and Ilme would be on the ground almost dead.
He's not far off. That was more than half his hit points.
That's like
You
3/4
hate him.
side. Why
Yeah.
why is I so weak?
All right, that is Apotrepo's turn. That brings us to Humanities.
God damn! Why is everyone going before me? This is
Real quick,
bullshit.
since Apotrepo showed up, remember how we did this last time?
Chop off as many heads as you can. Choop, 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 choop.
No.
Body first.
Body first.
At the start of Humanities' turn, you see water begin to squelch over some of his wounds and heal them back up.
Ow.
And then... Ooh, this is fun. Oh, Ryujin, you're the closest. You see him lift his hand, and you see
Counter
this...
spell.
It's not a spell.
Son of a bitch!
Sorry.
Just let me have
Um,
it, Sammy.
You see the ring around his finger glow, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Of course.
You're not within range for me to help you.
Hold on. Let me look at my
Your
wisdom soon. I mean, it's not a bad modifier. Maybe. We'll see.
You're within
Okay.
30 feet for me to help you.
I can help you, but I just wanted to know I'm not a player.
I mean, that's not bad. 17, 18, 19, 20, 23. 23.
23! That is enough! So, momentarily, your mind is foggy with an image that is not real. And for the brief moment that you see it, without even registering what it is, you feel like you can't breathe. But maybe it's because you're used to feeling Tromokratis in your head, and you have your ring that should block more things from your head, that you're able to pass this away and you are unaffected. Alright. at the end of Humanides' turn, we're gonna have some fun here, because not only does Tromokratis have legendary actions, but so does Apotrepo. Oh, this is really interesting.
What did we do that resulted in you sounding so gleeful about that?
Apotrepo
It's fun
is
for
gonna
Sammy.
use.
It's traumatizing for us.
Yeah.
What did we do
Apotrepo's gonna
that
use
made-
his Blood Drain ability, which is a way to target someone that he's already attacked and make them immediately take half that damage again.
Yay.
Isis is dead.
Isis
So
is
he
dead.
immediately takes 24 points of damage, or 23 points of damage, which brings it to literally exactly his total hit points. So Isis is unconscious in the water with Apotrepo.
Yes.
It's going down. I'm yelling timber.
I think we're gonna be referencing that song way too many times tonight.
Oh, for sure.
We're gonna somehow end up owing Kesha royalties at the end of
and-
this.
Tromokratis is going to use his legendary action to make a tail attack against the Arc of Fate. So it's going to be targeting the hull of the Arc of Fate. And let's see how he does.
Hit points. Oh, God.
He is a siege monster, so he deals double damage to objects and structures. So if it hits, he's going to be doing double damage.
Fuck.
That is a natural 3, which brings it to a 21 to hit.
What?
So that is going to be...
There was
Squeeze
no
the fuck
way
out of
for
me.
him
What?
to not
Oh,
hit,
you got a
Sammy.
natural 3, so 21.
Yeah.
Sammy, there was no way for him to not hit.
Yeah.
Why did you roll?
Why did you roll?
Why
For
did you
the
roll?
fun of it.
To scare us, obviously.
20.
It's not fun. Can't
Can
confirm.
I-
No chance that it was a
Not
nat
fun.
1.
That's true. So that's going to be 31 points of damage to the hull of the Arc of Fate.
Which has how much HP?
Like
How much
250?
HP does the hull have? 550 to start.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's a hefty ship. It's a hefty ship.
I
Okay.
thought it was 250.
After
We spent so much money on
Humanides,
this goddamn ship.
that brings
good bosun.
us. That brings us to Eric's,
Fuck.
all the
who
way.
is where is he?
He's underneath the Colossus's foot or something.
Oh, gotcha. He's over there with the archers.
You know,
Yeah,
like,
there
Sammy,
he
you did
is.
this to yourself.
And he is saving
Alright.
Tim.
Eric's is going to he's going to inspire this battalion in front of him. So
You inspire a whole battalion?
yeah, for simplicity's sake, yeah. So one of the archer battalions has an inspiration die that they can add a d8 to their next attack roll. Or I guess they don't really make an attack roll. They require someone to make a save. So they'll be able to subtract a d8 from someone's save on their next attack. Whichever one. The left one. Subtract a d8 from someone's saving throw against their attack. Alright, and then he's going to cast Fly on himself.
I forgot he could do that.
No, I feel
Yep,
bad
with
for
his harp.
Kennedy and all of this.
Yeah! 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's right over there. Alright, that is Eric's turn. That brings us to the Tromokratis, the ship. Ken, that's all
It's
you.
confusing.
I actually don't know if anything is within range for you, to be totally honest.
On that Tuesday. Yeah, 220 is how far away I am. Check.
Basically, yeah. Can anything hit that?
We got 120 to 480.
For what?
Ballistas.
Oh, okay. So you can do it with disadvantage? Alright, so both the ballistas at disadvantage against which one? Against Apotrepo or Tromokratis? Tromokratis. The Tromokratis against Tromokratis.
Ooh,
Mhm.
Okay.
Smacked out of the century, be there.
23 to hit Tromokratis. 23 hits.
I don't know.
So we know you need above a 20 but a 23 or less.
The ballista fires into Tromokratis' skin, and it hits him, and you just hear him laugh as it snaps, and it seems to have not done anything to Tromokratis.
What?
The man
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
The mangonels? It looked like the ballista on the Tromokratis did not affect Tromokratis.
It wasn't magical, right? It was just a normal ballista.
But
Yeah.
it hit.
I knew
hit,
it.
yeah.
Are we
it hit.
basically fighting a Tarrasque?
300 to 800 foot range.
Okay.
A water Tarrasque.
Yeah, so the
Yeah,
mangonels are
just water
hitting
tracks.
with normally at normal.
So it has to be magical to do damage.
The Tromokratis.
12?
22.
22 against
Albatross was
Tromokratis.
still fair game.
22 does hit, but again, the mangonel hits and does no damage to him.
Well, no, he's the opposite of a Tarrasque then, because a Tarrasque is magical damage negate.
Those definitely are gonna hit. Those are 624.
The cannons? And who are you hitting them at? Because you have 6 magical cannonballs.
You gotta try one more on Tromokratis.
Okay, so all 3 cannons with magical cannonballs at Tromokratis.
Yes.
Nah, the other
You're gonna hit Apotrepo
Yes.
instead?
Mhm.
Okay.
No, Tromokratis! Tromokratis!
Apotrepo it
Can we
is!
kill Tromokratis?
No, wait.
None of you are on that ship.
Yeah, we're telepathically
Yeah,
linked.
I am.
We're
I'm
telepathically linked to
I'm
somebody on the
recap.
ship, though.
No, trauma.
They're begging you to try to hit Tromokratis with those magical cannonballs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll do that.
Okay, so the cannons go for Tromokratis.
Okay.
Hey, man, I feel like you need to take the earbuds out so Kennedy can hear us right now.
But then you guys would echo.
25.
25 hits. The cannonball hits Tromokratis. Go ahead, roll damage.
Yes.
These cannonballs like adding to hit.
They're not. They're just doing magical versions of the same damage.
So I
Kinda
got like a
like
Plus
force
the
damage.
hits.
Dead now.
plus 97 to hit.
This is good damage.
I'd really like to appreciate Alexios to start with not unmute to
40
yell
what?
about hitting Tromokratis. and you just
49
see him
points of damage against
silently going,
Tromokratis.
no!
Alright. As that wails into him, and you see humanity's. What the devil is this technology?
Welcome to the
alright.
future, bitch.
Could I just...
That
what
is the
century- what century
Tromokratis'
are we in?
turn. That brings us to Ryujin. Come on
Hello!
down.
Wow!
So, Sammy,
Okay.
what century
Come
are we in?
on down.
They're not numbered. The centuries.
Vague
So-
idea.
We're in the age.
You are several thousand years after the reign of the Titans.
Can we just say we're in the age... Can I just yell we're in the age of the gods at humanity?
Sure.
So that attack that Theseus did, was that targeted at both Humanities and Tromokratis, or just
No, that was
Tromokratis?
specifically
Lightning.
targeted Tromokratis.
Okay, I'm gonna target Humanities with
Okay.
a lightning bolt.
Go ahead.
So Dex 18 save, and if they save, it's still half damage.
All right, that is not bad. That is not great. A 15 dex save.
Failure. Oh my god. Hold on.
If
That's a
you
lot
zoom
of six.
up, you
That's
can
a lot of
act
sixes.
enemies.
15, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 25, 26, 27, 28, 39, 40. Holy shit. That's 49 points of lightning damage.
Whoa, 49 you said?
Yes. Yes.
Damn. That wrecks him as
I'm
this
taking a
lightning
picture.
bolt.
I'm taking a picture. That's
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
I think that's the highest I've ever rolled for lightning bolt.
Yeah, that's very impressive. All right. So he definitely looks like he got fucked up.
So that's my action and a spell slot. Okay. I'm not
Anything
sure
else?
if I should wait just because the rounds take so long. I feel like I should just use the potion and then. Because I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
You know what? Okay, here's what I'll do. I am actually I'm gonna move back a little bit just because I feel like I pissed him off. For sure. So I'm gonna go right here. So if I get hit, I don't want anyone else to get hit. Hopefully, that's what happens. That's if they target me, then no one else is gonna be in the way. And so I can't cast another spell as a bonus action unless it is a cantrip bonus action spell, right?
Correct. Yes, that's correct.
Okay. So I guess I will. Yeah, I'll just summon the spectral wave to hopefully
Alrighty.
tank a little bit of damage for me.
Let me make that for you. There it is for you. Feel free to move it wherever you'd like.
Okay. I want to put that. Oh, it's under the ship. Oh no, I moved the ship. Hold on. Well, it's Well, it's inside the ship now.
I will make you another one. Let's try that again, shall we?
Fantastic.
You're good at this.
There you go.
Okay. Is it? Oh, I can't. Hold on. Why can't I grab? Oh, there we go. All right.
don't know
I'm
what
just gonna
to
have
tell
it. Is there a way we can have it like be on top of the ship? Because when I move it to the ship, it's just underneath it.
Why don't you just have it on the side and we'll know that it's actually on top.
Okay. We'll just have it like, I guess right there. That'd be good.
Yeah.
That's my action, my bonus action. I moved a little bit. I'm not sure there's anything else I can do. I will say, I did forget to say this. Before I blew the horn, but I have the Poseidon's Godstone attuned, and it is I've tossed it up and it's rotating me. So
Okay, so what
there's
does that
this
do?
marbled lavender and green Godstone of greater absorption. So
Alright.
um
It'll allow you to tank a few spells.
it has, so I can cancel 50 spell levels.
Nice.
For that, it is burned out a dull gray and loses its magic.
Alright.
Yes.
Is that your turn?
That is indeed my turn.
Alright. At the end of your turn, some more creatures come out of the whirlpool.
Yes.
And it seems like these creatures are riding on hippocamps, which, Ryujin, you've seen before. These sort of sea, like half fish, half horse creatures.
The Tritons, aren't they?
They do look like Tritons. By context clues, you assume that these are probably some of the drowned descendants. And they look like they're wearing clerical robes, for lack of a better term. It looks like these are priests of Tromokratis.
So these are probably why they couldn't heal before. See.
Potentially.
Okay.
So let me just load all these guys in. Apologies for the secrecy.
Little goblins.
Yeah, I didn't want to make a bunch of new tokens. And it looks like there are 5 of these hippocamp riding tritons that emerge out of this whirlpool. Right around Apotrepo. all with little tritons riding on them. Okay, so now that we have them on the board, let's let them fuck shit up. All right. So let's see. Oh, interesting. Popping up where they're only in range of Iasis's body. So you see this bolt of thunder energy come from the hand of all 5 of these priests, just wrecking and tearing this body apart. Iasis is dead.
Does that the thing that the demigods can do to try and prevent death, will that help here?
Let's find out.
Come on, Zeus.
Since we always forget it exists.
We always forget it exists. So, as a reminder for people who don't know what's happening, demigods have this extra ability where after they fail 3 death saves, which is what Iasis just did, they get to roll another d20 versus Zeus's d12, my d12. If they beat that roll, they come back at 1 hit point. So
Can I use my divination for this?
For his d20?
For his d20.
Sure.
It's a 15.
It automatically beats it.
Automatic. So you have now used your final divination, but Iasis is back up at 1 hit point. Unfortunately, he then takes 3 more hits from these 3 other Kraken priests.
Do they all hit?
They all auto hit.
Why did they all auto hit?
Because he's prone. Well, I guess they're ranged attacks. You know what? That's a really good point. They're ranged attacks, so all these are at disadvantage. So let's see how many hit. 2 will be needed to bring him down to zero death saves. So we'll see.
Why would 2 be needed to bring him down to 0 death saves?
Because if you hit... Oh no, they're both ranged. I guess that's a really good point. So
they'd all
three
have to
would need
hit
to
for
hit.
him to go down.
No, 3 need to hit.
Yeah, well, I thought you said he had 3 more that was about to hit him after he popped back up.
Right, but let's do this by the book to make sure everything is a-okay here. That is 1 hit, 1 miss. Oh no, wait. These are disadvantage. So that's 1 miss, 1 hit, 1 hit. So that's 2 hits, 1 miss.
Good, you fucker.
Yeah. That's cocked. Miss. Miss. Well, last one. Oh no, that was it. So three misses, 2 hits. So actually, you keep that divination roll, Adagio. He's at 2 failed death saves.
Oh.
Nice catch. Nice catch.
That was
Alright.
a really good use.
I will argue for these NPCs till the end of the world.
Yeah, for sure. Immediately after the priests, 5 more creatures appear. These look to not be dressed the same, though they are still tritons riding on hippocamps. But they seem to be dressed in arcane robes.
You see, now if Iasis had a gate stone instead of his sister,
he'd still be dead already.
Mine, but we know where it ended up.
Yeah, Isis didn't even have a chance to do anything. It went down right away.
Yeah,
literally.
He got there, Apotrepo appeared and fucked his shit up.
We would have wasted a guy or a gate stone. It would be with someone that's about to die.
Yeah. He just happened to be the fastest, which is maybe a testament.
I feel like the gate stone should be like a reaction if you need to get out of dodge quick.
Nah. Where's the fun in that?
I don't know, surviving, Sammy?
Nah, where's the fun in that? Alright.
Proved that many times that, you know, he's supposed to be dead.
One last one.
We haven't even made it through 1 round yet, Sammy, and you're adding more.
We're not even in the single digits of initiative yet.
Literally.
Kimmy,
All right.
you're not allowed to complain about keeping up with things after this.
So, the mages are going to start their assault here.
Yeah.
The Kraken mages. So they're gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, hold on. Get back on his steed here. 5, 10, 15. Nope.
We say you can
Sorry,
just,
guys.
like,
My computer's like, there's way too many things on this fucking map. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
I say to make it
5,
easier on your computer, we just take a couple off.
25, 30. That's up to you guys. Alright, so these guys are sort of scattering from the whirlpool.
If we could go, we would take a couple off.
Yeah. Alright. That is their turn. That brings us to Kreesa. Oh, Jesus Christ. Kreesa. Where's Kreesa at?
He's on the boat.
Dude, this is what you fucking get.
She's on which boat?
The Ark.
Arc.
Ah, she's on the Ark. There she is. Alright, Kreesa. Here we go. She is going to get up in melee. She's gonna do it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That puts her in melee. And she's gonna make 3 attacks. 2 with her short sword, one with her scimitar. And let's see how they go. It's a plus 9 to all of these.
Ew.
2 of those. One of those is gonna hit. No. 2 of them are gonna hit. 2 of them are gonna hit. Okay, so that is 10 points of magical damage against Tromokratis. And then she will action surge and make 3 more strikes against him.
Who else? What class?
I don't remember offhand. It might just be Kreesa. Again, 2 of those are gonna hit. And that is 16 points of damage to Tromokratis there. That is Kreesa's turn. She's now in the heart of the beast. That brings us to the Athenian archers. Are they in range of anything?
Anyone go? Everyone should go.
Yeah, we should have summoned him closer. Mines,
So-
blisters, all that stuff is out of range.
Alright, the archers are unable to do anything. That brings us to Cora on her little island over there. Cora. Can one of them? Okay. Cora is not in range of Eldritch Blast, so there's not much she
Jesus
can do.
Rice,
So
we fucked up. We fucked up
So,
summoning it this far away.
she
You can't
is.
move.
Huh?
How far away? How far is Eldritch Blast?
I
Yeah,
knew
that's
it should have been closer.
It's 120 feet.
she's like,
We're like
one
on our own right now.
at the closest point on that island. She's like 200 still.
Yeah. So yeah, she can try to start making her way over.
Make him away.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Using her action, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She's now sort of in the middle of nowhere. Alright, that brings us to, finally, Tromokratis himself.
Jesus.
Big man.
Big man on campus. Alright, glad to be here. Alright, so, first, he is going to
A really good bad guy who's played by like a really good actor.
use his pincer to attack Kreesa. She has an enormous lobster claw and just tries to get her. Let's see. That is absolutely gonna hit. That's
a normal lobster pincer, if it's like a good age and size, can take off like fingers. So I can't even imagine.
Yeah. Gonna
how
rip
powerful a giant kraken's like.
Yeah. So that is 14. 14. So 24. Where did my pencil go? 24 points of damage against Kreesa. There it is. Not bad. But she is now grappled in his pincer.
Ooh.
And she is restrained as she's grappled.
Kreesa is now edible.
She is now edible. Yes. That is her turn. Or that is that one attack. Tromokratis will then use both its tail and its tentacle on the Arc of Fate. So, first the tail. That is gonna hit. That's like a 30-something. So that does 22 points of damage to the Arc. And then the tentacle is also gonna hit the Arc, and that is... Oops, wrong die. 20 points of bludgeoning damage to the Arc.
Actually, I think the arc is a resistance to bludgeoning.
Unfortunately, no. All right, and then because it has a something in its pincer, it's going to use its bite attack to try to swallow her. That is a 28 to hit, so that does 13, 14, 24 points of damage to Kreesa again. And she is swallowed.
Is that 2 demigods down in the first round?
Well, she's swallowed. She's still alive.
Not for long.
Yeah. All right. There goes.
This is a Kraken that eats islands. Whole ass bunches of dirt, rock, and sand. The stomach acid strength of this creature's gotta be insane.
And you summoned him in the corner of this battle map, away from all your powerful allies.
This was fucking dumb. I called it. I said we should have been closer so shit would be in range, but no one wanted to listen to me.
That brings
I
us.
did not say to summon him there. I said summon him where you want.
That brings us to the Athenian Navy ships. Are they in range to do anything?
I think we all
Okay,
said
go ahead and move them.
As
We
to where
said make your decision.
Alright, the Navy ships are going to move closer to the enemies.
And maybe the Arc of Fate can just like move closer to allies.
The Ark is one of the last things to go.
What did it roll?
A
5.
last? Goddamn.
No, the last is Colossus,
Wait,
actually.
we have to move the arc backwards? We can move it backwards.
It can only
maybe
turn
more...
90 degrees per round.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's not even really like worth it at this
This
point.
one needs to turn. But,
Unless I don't know.
They're like
Doesn't this one have a mine in front of it?
215? Okay, yeah.
Yep.
All of these mines and symbols and stuff are all set to only go off when Tromokratis hits them.
Mmm. So Apotropos is gonna be like, what are these?
Right.
So wait, what kind of thing is Apotrepo?
Apotrepo is a Hydra.
Okay, yeah, because I said Kraken. I didn't say specifically Tromokratis.
Well, either way, he's the only Kraken here.
Well, I realize that now.
Yeah, it'd be
I
disadvantage.
didn't before, but it mattered.
Ballista.
How about
All right,
all
ballistas on the navy for them. Who are you aiming at?
We're aiming at. Well, yeah, this one because we're closer. Okay, we're
Hey,
gonna
Sammy.
hit, Alcatraz.
Apotrepo, yeah. What's up, Region?
What do you call it when an ancient sea creature with a pincer and tentacles is trying to be funny?
What?
Cracking jokes. Oh shit!
Ayo!
I'm weak.
Elizabeth's
14 does not hit Apotrepo.
Okay,
priceless at that joke's punchline.
21.
21 does hit.
Woo, one of them hit it. Okay.
One ballista has hit Apotrepo.
I've ever seen you more done with something than that joke.
23.
23 points of damage.
Huh?
You got it.
Okay, and then, cool. And I'm just gonna go ship by ship, okay?
Go ahead.
The
The mangonels?
Yep.
Alright.
those could definitely hit because it's 200 to 800.
You
but
got it.
Still disadvantage, right?
If they're 220.
Oh wait, actually, yeah. What? Yeah.
Okay, yes, they're still at disadvantage, but you can go ahead and roll.
What is she aiming at?
She's hitting Apotrepo.
Oh.
16 doesn't hit, right?
16 does not hit Apotrepo.
Okay, neither of those work. Next ship.
Alright, next galley is going ballistas.
Yep. This one's gonna try and hit. They're gonna turn 90 degrees.
Okay, the ship is turning 90 degrees.
I'm gonna.
Can you guys hear Ken or no?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Okay, and they're going to hit the other guy, Tromokratis.
Okay, you have already seen that
Son of a nutcracker.
Tromokratis seems to not be affected by
Well,
non-magical things.
Interesting point.
Aim for those tiny riders.
Adagio is saying you can aim for the rider people, the people on the hippocamps. They're the little people around those big creatures.
Oh god. Okay, yeah. Now this one's way closer. Let's do that. Okay, the one that's closest to me. 190. Gonna take him.
Are you aiming at the steed or the guy?
The guy.
The guy, you got it.
With the ballista.
Go ahead.
All four.
Go ahead.
Oh my god.
You're gonna hit him with bop, bop, bop.
Two of the steed.
Okay, first the two at the guy.
Two of the guy. Oh yeah. That's probably not gonna hit. 9.
9 does not hit.
Okay, but does 17? You're 27.
27 does hit, yes.
Yes.
Gonna take this guy down. 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage as the ballista bolt hits him. You see this shield of frost and cold come up in front of him, and it hits the shield, and it seems to negate the damage.
Okay, then for the steed.
The steed,
Oh yeah, natural 20.
natural 20 against the hippocamp. Okay,
And then the other hit is. Well, I guess let's do this one first.
sure.
Natural 20. So it's 5. This is with the. No, this is with the bullets.
The ballista. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You still have 2 more.
Okay. God, there's so much happening. And that is 16.
16 hits.
Cool.
So, damage, double damage on the first one, and then normal damage on the second one.
No, that wasn't a hit. That was how much damage?
Oh, that was double?
No.
It was a crit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
now
so
I-
double the dice.
Yeah. You double it.
So 16, so 32.
Yeah.
Okay. 32 is actually enough with one bolt to sink that hippocamp.
Oh. So can I go somewhere else or not?
Yeah.
Cool.
Because you haven't actually made the attack yet.
Okay, well then, oh wait, so I have to try it again. I can't use the modifier.
Correct. Who are you aiming at?
The other Steve. The one that's nearby.
Okay.
The other dude?
I'm not really sure which one you're looking at.
The one that's not. That's right there.
I don't know. Oh, that guy. Wait, this is your ally.
Well, I can't. No, not that one.
That one? Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Yep, that one. Okay, I went for it. So that's 17.
17 hits.
Great.
Wait, the guy, the steed.
The steed.
Okay, yeah, definitely it's the steed.
Oh my god, oh, that's horrible. 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage on the steed?
Yeah.
You got it.
Really hard. Okay, now the mangonels.
The mangonels.
Yep. Okay, they're gonna.
And
Is
next
the seed
campaign,
still up?
Sammy.
The seed's still up.
One of them's gonna go for the seed.
Go ahead.
That's got a hit. 24.
24 definitely hits.
Okay, great. And then take him in. Pick you up. Points of damage.
41. Yeah, that hippocamp is sunk.
Oh my god.
Yo, having ships in this fight, significant.
We're just gonna let those guys drown.
Oh,
Yay.
Jesus Christ. They're Tritons, they're not gonna drown.
Oh. I got one more. I guess I'll hit the dude. That was awesome.
Okay, go ahead.
I have an interesting
Pretty
question.
far off the water.
Titan
15.
breathe underwater.
15 is exactly what you needed. Go ahead and roll damage.
God.
Can you still drown someone who breathes water in water?
No.
If I filled your chest with like water because you're breathing the oxygen, are you still drowning?
What? 28 points of damage?
That's
Alright.
what gills are for.
He
Gills.
takes it, and he's
If I'm shoving
he
water
takes
down
it
your throat,
on his chin. He's fine.
Okay, great. I think we're done.
Alright, that is the Navy's turn. That brings us, believe it or not, to Adagio.
go!
Sheesh.
Donations. Okay, I have like 90 feet of movement.
Adagio, you have 90 feet of
Where
movement.
I-
You've seen Iasis has fallen unconscious on top of the water, and Krisa ran, did some damage, and then was promptly eaten.
Heard. I'm gonna shake my head and be like, well, casualties of war, I guess.
It's falling apart.
Must protect Lados. How close do I want to get to this giant thing? How tall is it? How
It
high
is
in the
as
air?
wide as it is tall. So I think it's like 100 feet wide and 100 feet tall.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But I will
Okay,
say he's
well-
half submerged, so I think he's only about 50 feet tall because he's half submerged.
Okay, cool. I'll say I'm like 60 feet in the air.
So
I'm
only 10 feet
still-
above him.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I want to be able to like shoot down at humanities.
Yeah.
Let's say, let's go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 85, like 90. And myself. That's 90, I think. I think that's 90. You know what? We'll just say that's 90.
Sure.
Why is he so far away? Well, you know what? Whatever. I'm gonna throw my Triton at this little dude right here.
At Humanities? Or the guy on the drowned hippocamp?
The drowned hippocamp.
You got it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
The drowned hippocamp?
Well, the dead
Heyo.
one. The dead hippocamp. Where you are? What are you? A plus? Okay, plus 10. Hey, that helps. 23.
23 hits. Go ahead, roll damage.
$11 plus 2 plus 2. 15 points.
15 points of damage.
I think one of them is
Alright.
slash, the other one is force, but
They
Does that
don't.
matter?
It does not matter.
Okay.
But thank you for mentioning it.
Yeah.
All right. It takes it. It looks like he's pretty hardy, but he is taking these hits.
is a trident a light weapon?
It's not a light weapon, no.
Okay. Well then, I will bonus action. Do I want to rage? I will bonus action, shield of faith myself, and add some nice 2 points.
Nice. All right. Is that your turn, Adagio?
And that is my turn.
Alrighty. At the end of your turn,
Oh, thank you.
Tromokratis is going to use one of his legendary actions to move.
How do I add this?
I think you can manually change your AC.
I'm like trying, and it was saying like no, and I was like, that's so weird.
It's going to move actually right here. All right, that is the legendary action for Tromokratis. All right, that brings us to the Athenian mages. Are any of them in range to do anything?
I'll just remember it.
Only one.
One of them is
Yeah, they can hit up or try.
Apotrepo.
Mhm.
All right, go ahead and make your
Oh, I
attack.
guess they can hit the little squishy dude too. Okay.
True.
Well, we're gonna go for Apotrepo.
All right, so one of the mages on the island is gonna try to aim for Apotrepo. 14 does not hit Apotrepo.
Cool. That's all I can do.
All right. Thank you, mages. That brings us to Vanix, who I believe is all the way on the shore.
Where do we put Venix?
Yeah, Vanix is with the archers up here.
Oh, okay.
All right, Vanix is going to
Do a flip.
cast Summon Draconic Spirit. And speaking of dragons on this battlefield, he is going to create a dragon on this battlefield.
Yeah.
All the dragons.
I literally don't even have enough dragon assets to use for all these fucking things.
I mean,
Yeah.
All right,
I'm not a dragon, technically, so.
Is with
I'm
another
using Rirmu as a model.
She won't be offended.
Nah, she's fine.
She's
all right,
chill.
She is
Gotta fight.
only
fight with
a large dragon, so actually not that big at all.
Oh no.
About yay big.
Like, large creatures normally look huge, and right
but
now,
they're
ants.
absolutely tiny. Yeah.
How cute. She's so tiny.
Yeah, she's so cute. But she's going to move
Immediately bite your head off for saying that.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
I remember once upon a time when our biggest concern was how to make it through the gauntlet without dying.
Yeah, I know, right? And then she'll.
And
use
then
her
one of us
action to
still
move
died
from
anyway. I feel like that was foreshadowing for this.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Right there. Alright, that is the Draconic Spirit from Vanix. Alright, that brings us to the Arc of Fate.
Is that a large creature or a medium creature?
It's a large creature.
Are we medium creatures?
So.
Yeah.
The ballistas.
The ballistas on the Arc of Fate, yes.
Yep. Mhm. They're 120 to 40. They're rather close.
They can, but they're not magical.
Cool. Well, they're gonna hit it then.
They're gonna hit Tromokratis.
Yeah.
It's not gonna do anything.
Aim for your
Damn
humanities.
it!
And
Yeah,
the
it's not worth
humanities,
it.
it won't do anything.
They're saying aim for Humanities.
Can they even go? Okay. Alright, sure.
Humanities is the guy riding Tromokratis.
Of course.
Yes.
Yes, of course. That's of course who I was gonna go for.
Yeah.
Okay. That was the plan this whole time.
They definitely hit for sure. That would be a 25
Hits.
and
Can you share?
I can do math. 23.
Both of those hit.
Great.
I felt that on an emotional level.
First one.
90 points of damage.
Mary, can I send you some money to buy Kennedy candy or something for her help with this? Because she deserves it after this shit.
They're saying that I should buy you candy. 21 points of damage. No, because you're doing so well. That first ballista strike, you see him go limp on the back of Tromokratis.
Hit him again!
Hit him again!
Just
Hit
double
right.
tap, you know?
Yeah, double tap. Yeah.
Yes!
Well, it's not
Okay,
great
I
with
don't care
seven,
if you
just
get her
extra
candy or
little
one with it.
something.
I'm sending you money
At
just
7
because
points?
she said
You
double
got it.
tap.
The second ballista goes, and it just hits his corpse. He's strapped on to Tromokratis, so he's not falling off, but he is just limp on the back of Tromokratis.
Now
Yeah.
for those ones I can't pronounce.
The mangonels?
Mangonels.
There you go. It's like a mango.
What are those?
Hit it one more time.
They're the
Get
one
him
that
past
look
death
like a
saves.
catapult.
Oh, I
One more
didn't-
time, pass his death saves.
Okay, great. Yeah, those won't work because they can't hit targets within 60 feet.
No, that's true. They're actually your Tromokratis is too close for the mangonels, so those are not useful.
Yeah, there's nothing else I can hit though.
Isn't he 75 feet from the mangonels though?
Humanities?
Yeah.
I guess that is true.
Humanities, yeah.
Humanities is about 60 feet away from the mangonels, 70 feet away.
Actually, hit him again because it puts him.
That is who you just killed. But if he's on death saves, you could knock him off.
Okay, we'll just go again.
Go again.
You know, they're all shooting at the same time.
Yeah, they're all shooting at the same time.
Yeah, so, that would be a 22
22 hits.
and a 15.
15 also hits.
Right. Just keep it.
You don't need to do damage. His corpse is getting pestered by these mangonel bombs.
Yeah, it'd be really bad.
Yeah. All right, cannons. You got 2 magical cannons.
Yes, great. Cannons I'm gonna hit.
Tromokratis. Yeah, for sure.
Well, we'll see if it. There we go. Ooh. Sorry, guys. Okay. 24.
24 hits.
Okay, that one's fine. 16.
16 to hit. No.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll damage on that first one.
Ooh, but it's good. It's good. 1.
That's good.
Alright. Big hit.
And Kennedy, is Kennedy like a voice actor?
No, she's not a voice actor.
Well, she should be, because
She should be. I agree. She has the best voice in the world.
Right? Oh.
Yeah. She's now doing math. She's getting mad at me for distracting her when she's counting.
Listen, counting is hard.
42 points of damage. Woo!
Let's go.
42 points of damage as Tromokratis gets obliterated by these cannonballs. He's just looking angrier and angrier. Alright, is that the Ark's turn?
Yes.
Okay. After the Ark's turn, Tromokratis will make a tail attack against Adagio's steed.
Boarding flare?
So disadvantage?
Yes.
Sure.
Sorry, the questioning warning flare. I think was a
That's gonna be a 30.
You know what? I think actually the sun was in his eyes.
I mean,
Isn't that
you
what
are a
Pretty
child
Flare
of
is?
Apollo, so technically,
We got into this battle, and I was like, I should have gotten this thing armor.
Yeah. Alright, that is 28 points of damage to your Pegasus.
oh my.
I don't
And-
remember. Hey, wait, let me scroll. I need to.
Yeah, sorry. You let me know when you're ready.
Okay. You said 20?
28.
28. Oh, God.
And will you tell me on the Pegasus's stat block if it's immune to prone?
Would it just say it's immune to prone?
It would say condition immunities prone.
I don't even see condition immunities, so...
Okay. So no. So the Pegasus immediately falls from the air.
God.
What am I
You said you were 60 feet up?
I did say that, didn't I?
It would take time for it to fall, though, more than one round of combat to fall, right?
It would not take more than 6 seconds to fall 60 feet.
I didn't.
That's how math works.
Listen, I may
Since
have
when
a
do we have
chemistry
real world
that doesn't
physics in
mean
this
I know
game?
math. I knew it
So
with physics
both the
and
Pegasus
math.
and Adagio, you guys both take 17 points of bludgeoning damage as you smack into the ocean floor. You are able to float. Your Pegasus is desperately trying to stay above water.
Wait. What did you say, 18? 17?
I said 17.
17. Where does that put my Pegasus?
Dead?
No, not dead. he's hanging on. He's hanging on.
He's hanging on while drowning is the worst part.
Subtracting my own health, too.
All right. That
Wait,
is.
Pegasus
Oh, yeah?
can't swim.
I don't know. You tell me. Does it have a swim speed?
Sammy, stop asking me these questions. No, I don't think so. I don't think.
I don't think it does. I think it can fly. It can't swim.
I
Fly
mean, like, it wouldn't drown.
On your turn, it'll be able to get in the air again, but it is currently prone in the water. All right, that brings us to the Colossus of Athens' turn, but it can't do anything, so we're moving right on to Ilme. Go ahead.
This.
I think that was what, like a 35-minute first round?
Jesus
It was
God.
more than that.
Yeah, that was like
No, that was over an hour for the first round.
It's all right. The more that we go on, the fewer characters we'll have to keep track of.
That's not.
I want to be our allies, not enemies, but...
That hurts my soul.
So,
All right, Ilme, what are you doing?
So I have one question.
Yeah.
If I hit Tromokratis, can I still ricochet off of the nearest one, even though I hit him on like one side, but I want to ricochet, but I can't reach. Like, I'm trying
It's
to
an
explain
interesting
the things
point. Interesting point. I think I'm gonna say that it has to be 30 feet from the point of impact.
which is I figured what you were gonna say, but I thought I'd ask anyway.
No, good question. D&D doesn't really have explicit rules about creatures this massive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Normally those are Tarrasque, and you don't fight them.
Yeah.
Can I cast Greater State?
Okay. Why can't I zoom? There it goes. Okay, so I am going to move. Let's see here. Yep. I shall move 80 feet. I'm using my measuring tool. I'm gonna move 80 feet at roughly here-ish. Then I'm going to shoot at this guy. This dude on
Okay.
this hippocamp.
That mage, you got it.
Yes, I think he's within my range.
Probably.
Let me double check that. Ah, frick. It's I have to shoot with disadvantage.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh well. That's okay. I have to shoot with disadvantage because I'm not moving more.
Go ahead.
See here. Wow, they're the same one. It's gonna be 28.
Certainly hits.
Hey. That is 10 points.
10 points. The frigid shield comes up around him, hits the bolt, and he seems to take no damage. But the
Whatever.
shield does
It's gonna
shatter.
Okay, and it's gonna ricochet and go for the one behind it. The
Go
dude
ahead.
behind it.
Up the hippocamp? And you
Oh
two.
god. No, not the
For
hippocamp.
the shield, could she actually target the same person, like, just out of curiosity?
No, the shield is part of him.
No.
Okay, I was just wondering.
That's gonna be a 19.
19 hits. Go ahead, roll damage.
11 points of damage.
11 points. His shield breaks as well, and it seems like he takes a single point of damage.
Okay. Then let me make sure this dude is within 30 feet. Up there. Okay, so it's gonna hit this hippocamp. Or not hippocamp, the priest.
Okay.
You see
Sounds
my
good.
laser?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
Don't we love it when Emma
Oh.
goes?
God, I
I
don't know if
know.
that's gonna hit.
Is
That's...
is this weapon the most OP thing I've ever made?
Well, are all good, because that was only a 13.
13 total?
Yeah.
That is not a
13 to
hit,
hit.
unfortunately. That's a miss.
You're not at all
Dang.
sad about that. Don't say unfortunately.
Are you keeping track of all these individual healths? Golly.
It's a lot. It's a lot. You should see my workstation over here.
Amy, you have like 4 people helping you with Delphi. How are you surviving right now?
I'm not. All right. Anything else, Ilmay?
I shall bonus action hit again.
Who you aiming for?
Shoot again. I'll shoot for the original one, but I have to do a disadvantage again.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, that should hit. That's 26.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay. Take 6 points.
6 points of damage. You got it. All right. Thank you, Ilmay. That brings us to Alexios.
I'm gonna say fuck you and your shit.
Actually, Alexios, before you go,
Okay.
before you go, let me look at something here. Tromokratis is gonna use another legendary action to make a tail attack on Adagio.
Golly.
That is a 30-something to hit.
A Shield of Faith actually got me to 40-something, so...
So that's
Does
gonna
hit
be...
my Pegasus too?
No, it's only against you. It's gonna be 22 points of bludgeoning damage.
Did I say I was raging last round? No, not yet.
You did
Okay,
not.
fine.
And you yourself are now knocked prone as well, just so you know.
Yeah?
Alright, Alexios, you're up.
Okay, I am going to move. Right here, and hold on, let me just zoom out real fast. Yep. Humanities is dead, right? I heard that right.
Humanities seems lifeless up there.
Sweet.
Keyword. Seems.
Keyword
Seems-
Humanities
there.
is a link.
Okay. Wait.
What's
So,
up?
like, death saving throws dead? Or, like...
Yeah, I mean, he's got like a bunch of shit sticking out of him. He seems dead.
Alright, got you. So, I'm
Seems
going
dead.
to... See, that's what messed me up last time, you saying that. I can... For sharpshooter, I can reach that mage right here, right?
Yes, you'd be shooting right around the edge of Tromokratis, but you'd be able to do it, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna take 2 shots, one at Tromokratis, one at the mage.
You got it. Tromokratis first, what you got?
Let's roll it. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 does not hit Tromokratis.
Yo, son. I don't
It
think
just
I've
sort
ever missed before.
Yeah, truly, yeah. I don't know if Alexios knows what to do when he misses.
Okay.
As the bullet just sort of like
That's good.
shatters off of his exoskeleton.
I hate Krakens. To the mage, that's a 22.
22 to the mage definitely hits, yeah.
What was that? I'm really ungrateful. I missed one time a campaign and that hurt. That's 9 plus 8. So 25 points of damage.
That is enough to kill that mage.
Yay! And, yeah, I already moved. That's it. That's all I can do.
Alrighty, that is Alexios' turn. That brings us to Iasis on his final death save.
Ooh.
That is a success. That's one success. He's staying in there. All right. It is now Paloma, who still can't really do anything, so skipping Paloma. Lathos. We're gonna have Lathos run closer. So Lathos can move, I believe, 40 feet.
Variant.
Yes, 40 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And then he's going to keep moving. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And that's his turn. And then he'll use a... he's going to drop his rage because he's still so far away from everyone. Fuck it. He'll use the bonus action to rage again. Just to be safe. He saw what happened to everyone else. Alright. That brings us to Anura.
I had a plan, and it left my brain the moment you told me it was my turn. Hold up, let me zoom in.
Zoom in enhance.
Oh please, I've got to measure the distance. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, right here. God, that's so far.
Is there
Holy shit.
Theseus is standing? Is it like a bubble?
No, he's... I should have mentioned, as soon as he does his thing at initiative count 20, he then disappears.
Oh, well. Okay, goodbye, Theseus.
Yeah.
Not like we need you or anything. I'm gonna cast... am I within 60 feet of Iasis? Where is Iasis?
Let me measure.
I
You
can't
are
see.
130 feet away.
Well, fuck. I don't think I have anything that reaches that far.
But we all need to just move to like inland, like.
Okay.
You're like, you guys set up all these amazing traps and have all these amazing allies, and then you summoned him way too far away.
Listen, we didn't claim to be
So
smart.
yeah, what was the original plan supposed to be? Wasn't I supposed to be used to bait or something? Because I remember we talked about it.
Yeah, you were
I
supposed to
thought
bait.
I thought the plan was that we were gonna summon it here and then like, but is it you think it hasn't even like attacked me?
Let's attack the ship like multiple times.
Mhm.
So it's going
Okay.
after the ship, not me. So
Not like you
you
get
trying
parts
to
of the ship.
the ship? Should we just abandon the ship and like what's bruh?
You are supposed to be on the ship.
You should have been like here.
Where?
Hey, you
Hold on.
weren't supposed to be on the ship.
No one said anything. I said I was gonna. I literally asked where I should be, and I was like, "I'll just be on the ship," and everyone was like, "Oh, "Okay."
I'm gonna go ahead and take my
Yeah, I
bonus
think I
action real
missed the
quick, Sammy.
beginning of the fight.
What are you gonna do?
Are any of... oh god, okay, because every time I try to click on the measuring tool, my owlbear freaks the fuck out. Am I within 60 feet of any of the, like, mages, Apotrepo, and the hippocamps or anything like that?
You are exactly 60 feet from your closest mage.
Which would be the one on the hippocamp or the one off the hippocamp?
The one off the hippocamp.
Okay, so I can only hit him with that, but... mechanical question then before I make this decision, because I thought I was gonna be able to get closer than I was.
What?
For underbrush with the sacrifice of the red moon, it's a reaction. Can I use it as a reaction before Iasis gets hit again? So that he's not getting hit for a death save?
It should say specifically what triggers that reaction. What does it say?
Oh god, I have to be within 10 feet of him. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind, I thought I was. It says once per... oh, it's a bonus action. It was a reaction. Wow, I know nothing. Never mind. Okay, I'm going to cast... where is it? Where the fuck are you, moon meme? Why can't I see it? Where the fuck did it go? Okay. 120 feet, would that be able to let me position the moonbeam over Apotrepo and all of the mages and hippocamps?
120 feet would get you to the leftmost edge of Apotrepo, so you'd be able to have it like between Apotrepo and that one priest on the hippocamp.
So it's a 5-foot radius, so like, let's see if I can get the laser to work. Can I put it in like this box right here so it hits them, all 3 of these, or not?
Yes, yeah. It would hit the hippocamps, but it wouldn't hit the riders.
Okay, but if I put it in this one, I can, right here, I can hit the rider, the hippocamp, and...
Correct.
Apotrepo?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put it there then.
Alrighty.
And that doesn't use a spell slot. Thank you, Underbrush. Oh god, okay, go away. So that is... I don't think it's anything this round.
Okay, they don't need to do anything. Is it they do something on their turn, or?
When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time or on a turn or starts its turn there. I'll have to make a con save against my spell save.
Okay, so definitely remind me when that comes up, okay?
Okay. And then as my bonus action, I'm going to go ahead and use the breath weapon from Summon Draconic Spirit. Or not Summon Draconic Transformation.
Yeah.
I need a dex save, and I want to angle the cone where it only hits that mage and not any of our allies.
Yeah, not hard to do whatsoever.
Yeah, it's a 60-foot cone.
You got it. Dex save. That is an 18.
He fails.
All right.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 66. No, they're D8s. I thought they were D6s. Excuse the fuck out of me. And I only have 1 D8 with me because I left the rest of them at my friend's house. So, hold please. 8. 2 8s in a row. That's 16. Oh, then it was a 1. Okay, 17. 3. 30. 36 points of force damage.
Nice. Seems to take him from full health to not feeling too great. Anything else, Anura?
That is all I can do.
All right, that brings us to Teclis, who can't do much right now. And then brings us to Dardania, who just watched her brother get fucking annihilated. So she will start running.
Why can't Teclis do anything? He's on the arc.
30. Oh, you're right. Sorry. I keep forgetting that he's on the arc. I thought he was on the shore. So instead, Teclis is going to fire at Tromokratis.
Pew pew.
There he is. All right. Teclis. There you are. All right. 2 attacks against Tromokratis. With Planar Warrior as well.
And favorite foe or whatever.
Yeah, and favored foe is still active. One of those is a miss. One of them does hit with a 30 total. So that is 1d8 plus 1d8 plus 1d8 plus 1d6. 16, 18, 25 plus 7. 32 points of damage. Against Tromokratis. It's feeling pretty good. And then, Alexios, have you been hit at all? I guess it doesn't really matter.
No.
He can't heal you anyway. Alright.
No.
That is Teclis' turn. Back to Dardania. She has used her full movement to start running towards Iasis. She's going to use her action. Is she? yeah, her action 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to try to get closer to Iasis. All right, that brings us to Neriana, who is making her way downtown. Her speed of 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's her entire turn. That brings us to Theseus re-emerging from the water. I'm gonna have Alexios this time roll a d4 for me.
Not a force.
D4. Oh, that wasn't good. 1.
1. Nepiosian Revenge. You see 5 Nepiosian survivors emerge from the depths around Tromokratis, and they all have these blow darts in their mouths, and all at Tromokratis. He needs to make a DC 20 Constitution saving throw. So let's see.
How close to him am I?
To Tromokratis? Not very close. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75 feet away.
Damn it! One more turn, I could have done something.
Tromokratis literally got exactly 20.
I hate this world.
So he's gonna
You could
take
use a
half
dice
damage.
against him, but I don't know what his plus is.
X.
He's gonna take half damage out of this 10d6 poison damage. That is 8, 9, 18, 23, 29, 31, 36, halved to 18 points of poison damage. All right. That is Theseus's turn. That brings us to the ballistas on the islands.
Yeah.
What are they doing?
Yes, they are going to attack. I don't remember his name.
Apotrepo? Apotrepo.
Well, at least one. Oh wait, yes they can. There's disadvantage. Yeah, they're all gonna hit out.
Go ahead.
Are they all at Tony, are they at disadvantage?
If they're past their first range, but in their second range.
Yeah, they're all just barely past their first range.
So yeah, they're all at disadvantage.
Okay, sorry. The first one. 24.
24 hits.
Great. First one does 12 points of damage.
12 points.
Second one. That's not good. 25.
25 hits.
Okay. Oh wait, it's disadvantage. So
Disadvantage.
No, nothing. Okay.
Okay. So that's 2, 3.
No, it was 2.
Yeah. So third.
This is the third. Nothing. Nothing.
All right. So 1 strike. All right. That is the ballista's turn against Apotrepo. That brings us to Apotrepo, who will strike out once more at Iasis with one of his heads.
He needs to make a save.
Oh, you're right. What kind of save?
I think it's con. Let me pull it up again. Yeah, it's a con save.
Con save. That is a 22.
He passes, but he still takes half as much damage.
Go ahead.
I never use D10s. I know I own one. Yeah, I actually own 2. Ooh, that was a 10 and an 8, so 9.
9 points of damage. All right.
And it is, what kind of damage is it? Radiant damage.
Gotcha. All right. So now he's going to strike out at disadvantage on Iasis. Wow, that was lucky. That is a miss with one head. Second head.
How many heads does he have?
He has 5 right now. Second head is going to hit, so that is a third failed death save. So let's see. Final prayer. Let's see what he does.
Can Adagio
No.
replace after we know what it is?
Huh?
Can Adagio use divination after we know what it is?
Yes, he can.
If he
I will
wants-
tell you the d20 roll right now is a natural 1.
Then, oh my god! But he's gonna die anyway. Or she's
Yeah,
gonna
that was
die.
that was the third head.
It's up to you, man.
That's the third head too. There's 2 more heads to hit him afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh no, R.I.P. Isis.
Oh no.
Listen, I already saved this dude once. I don't want to cast revive him again.
I told you to leave him for dead.
Are you
That
gonna
was
do
a
anything?
weird
Are you gonna do anything, Adagio?
I hope him dying
Okay.
at the hands of Apo Trepo leads Zenora to leaving people alone.
All right. So, Iasis is now dead.
R.I.P. Can I see like a future where he like R.I.P. even worse?
I will say that as Iasis falls dead, Phoebe in your head goes, "It was meant to be." Then, since that is dealt with,
How close was
Apo
his
Trepo.
sister? Like right there.
not terribly far.
Well, she definitely saw it.
5, 10, 15. There. He is making his way uptown as Iasis has now fallen.
Is he walking fast? Faces past him?
He is. Digga-da-digga-da-da. Alright. That is Apo Trepo's turn. That brings us to Humenides, who is dead on top of Tromokratis. As it comes to his turn, you see his wounds begin to heal slightly, and as these things fall off of him, you think it would be that easy? I am the champion of Oceanus!
He was dead. How does he heal?
It's almost like he's some sort of weird undead thing.
Fuck you, Sammy.
Humanity's a lich.
No, humanity is not a lich.
Could you imagine a lich riding a kraken? Holy shit.
I do take back the fuck you, Sammy, because I thought he was a lich.
No, he's not a lich. He doesn't,
And
he
that's
doesn't
why
look
I'm so
that
fucking-
dead. He doesn't look that dead. He looks slightly dead.
Okay.
Adagio, I'm gonna have you make a dexterity saving throw, please.
I didn't realize I was muted this whole time. I was like,
sorry.
I'm good at those because I get advantage. Okay, well, thank God I had advantage. I rolled a 23.
Nice. Okay, so as the Link of Oceanus sprays this saltwater blast at you, you manage to, even prone, to sort of like roll out of the way as it hits the water next to you. But
What does a prone person in the water look like?
huh?
What does a prone person in the water look like?
Well, you have water walk, so you're just lying on it as if it were ground.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I do have water.
And you're not raging right now, are you?
No.
Okay, so you are still gonna take half damage,
Ooh.
as this hits you. 7, 10. That's gonna be have to 12 points of cold damage.
You know, I'm hurted.
That brings us to Eric's, who can't do much right now, which then brings us to the Tromokratis, the ship.
Oh, I've lost like 57 hit points.
I guess Eric's gonna keep walking.
This map could leave me
Okay.
alone. Leave me alone.
Still pretty far away. I can't move the ship just sideways, right? Because that doesn't actually.
That is
make
correct.
sense.
You cannot move it sideways.
Okay. Okay. I guess we'll do a disadvantage ballista
Against?
against Apotropo.
Apotrapo? Okay, go ahead.
One.
Specifically at his body, can that be specified?
Not in this fight, no. That was a feature in the pure Apotrapo fight, but because there's so much going on here, he's considered just a creature.
Okay, so like the heads won't
22
come
hits.
back and stuff like that.
Oh, they will, but it's not based on heads versus body.
10 points of damage for the first one.
10
What?
points of damage, you got it.
Second.
Then how do we kill it?
Yeah, that was literally how we
So,
survived it last
for
time.
the record, that original Apotrapo fight was my homebrewed version to make it more fun to have heads and body be separate. This is just like how the creature actually is.
Okay, so
Can we
11's
have an
not
idea
gonna
what
hit.
that is since
11
we
does not hit.
So moving on to the.
It reacts the same way, where if you do X amount of damage, it'll remove a head, and if eventually that head will grow back as 2 heads, etc., etc.
Okay, so
But we
moving
can't
on to
kill its
the-
body, then we have to do a shit ton of damage. Okay. That made this harder than it was. Fuck.
Wait, is it a disadvantage because it's 200?
Yeah, it's disadvantage.
Well, okay, it's um. 25.
25 points of damage or to hit?
No, to hit.
To hit that hits, yeah.
Can I water walk my Pegasus?
The Pegasus does not have water walk.
But can I?
36 points of damage.
36 points of damage.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Okay, that's the first one. That's not gonna hit.
Okay.
Just ignore that. Okay, moving on to the cannons. No, I cannot use them.
Can't use the cannons.
Used them last time, so that's it.
Oh yeah, the cannons are recharging with
Yeah,
the last 3 magical cannonballs.
yeah.
All right.
This to keep going.
So that's it?
Yeah.
Awesome. I will say, with the amount of damage that you just did to Apotrepo, one of its heads does die.
Woo!
Alright.
How long does
That,
it take for this to grow back?
you would assume it'll grow back on its turn.
That's what I assumed.
So
At the
we're
end of its turn,
fucked.
technically.
What
That
if we just
brings
get all
us...
at the same time? Haha.
That
We
brings us
have to
to
complete the once.
Ryujin.
Okay, give me 5 seconds.
Okay.
We only got 4 minutes to save the world. No
Hesitating.
We only got
Ryujin, where'd you
4
go? Oh, you're all in the back, I see.
Okay, so here's what I want to do. I am going to Arcane Gate, and that's got a
Okay.
500-foot distance. So I am going to go 270 feet. Hold on, let me just remember. All right, so 270 feet is like right there.
Golly.
Meow.
And then I'm going to... I want to try and goad Tromokratis to come towards me. So,
Okay.
like taunt him basically to enrage it to come at me.
How are you gonna
So
do
I'm
that?
gonna say, oh come on, Tromokratis. Here I thought you were supposed to be some legendary beast ruling the seas unchecked, but turns out you're actually some pathetic puppeted creature being ridden by another being. That's sad. I mean, even Apotrepo doesn't have a rider.
Go ahead.
Weak.
Make a... You want to make it a persuasion or intimidation? I think
I'll
it's more
make it-
persuasion.
Yeah. It's the same modifier for either one.
Sure. Yeah, I think it's more persuasion. Go ahead.
Okay. Am I able to have assistance from anybody?
I don't think so. You just popped into the middle of nowhere.
Damn it.
I rage I'll like pitchfork my trident. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Maybe I'll
roll
be totally
the
honest.
dice that Elizabeth got for all of us.
Okay.
I just realized Moonbeam is concentration.
No
I couldn't have cast
fucking way, dude.
I was about to say, I gave
Oh,
you
okay.
advantage. So, if that
I don't
helps.
think I need it. I rolled a natural 20.
Woo!
And I have plus
For a
10, so that's
total of?
30.
30. Okay. First of all, that's a good
Holy
point.
shit.
Anna, I'll remove the damage that Moonbeam did.
Yeah. I wouldn't have cast. Do I need to remove casting it because I couldn't have?
Yes. It will be
Can
as
I-
if you did not do that.
Can I do something instead because it was my action?
No. I'm gonna say it's been long enough now that it'll just have to come around to your turn again.
So I just lost turn because I'm a fucking idiot.
Listen, how long have we played these characters?
I don't use Moonbeam that often. I use it
My heart
since,
is
like, level
racing
5.
right now.
All right, Ryujin, at the end of your turn.
I will say,
Yes.
I'm also gonna re-summon bonus action the Spectral Wave just in case I get, like, wrecked.
Sure. Do you wanna move it?
Yeah, I will.
Tromokratis is going to use one of his legendary actions to move 40 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Am I just like crushed?
It sort of pushes you out of the way. There you go. All right. All right, that is the end of Ryujin's turn. That brings us to the Kraken priests. One of which is sort of stuck. There you go. So they.
Oh.
Yes.
Am I able to, like, ready something? Not like a spell, but like take out that. Like, maybe not take it. I don't know. I just want to have the potion ready. Because it wasn't Tromokratis' turn that it just moved on. That was its legendary action, right?
Correct.
Could I sub moving the Spectral Wave for using a bonus action to, like, hold my action to drink the potion to when it's closer? Is that possible?
Normally you can't, but I'm gonna say sure that's fine.
Okay, I'll move I'll move the wave back.
Okay.
That's it.
Alrighty, the priests can move 50 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. 50.
What are the radiuses on these little bombs?
5, 10. They're exactly where they are.
No, I mean like when they explode. It's just whatever, like when he gets to them, it just explodes on him.
Yeah.
I was like, who's that person right there in the middle of like two of them? Not you, Lathos. Not.
All right. So, of the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Of the two that are within range of Lathos, they're both gonna make Thunderbolt attacks against him. So that is a dirty 20 and a dirty 16, which I don't know if one of them definitely hits. Only one of them hits. So that is gonna be wow, awful damage. 3d10. So that's 3 points. 3 points of lightning and 6 points of thunder. So that's 9 points total, and Lathos is knocked prone.
Oh, dang. That's prone ability.
Yeah, lots of prone. Alright. That is their turn. That brings us to the mages. And they... There's not a ton of them left. They're going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Let's stay there. So the one that is without a hippocamp is going to shoot a ray of frost at Lathos. So it's a natural 17 is gonna hit for 15 pieces of cold damage, halved to 7 because he's Lathos. And his speed is reduced by 10 feet for his next turn. Alright, that brings us to Krisa, who is swallowed. So can't do much. What? Can't you do anything?
Can't they try to damage the inside of the stomach, and if it's enough damage, they get released?
She
so they get spat
can.
up?
She can. So she will. She's at disadvantage on these strikes due to movement, but she's gonna try, because what the fuck else is she gonna do? But she already used her action surge, so it's just three strikes. So we'll see how it goes. 3 strikes, all at disadvantage. First one, awful. That's a no. Second one is a no. Third one is a no. She does not hit with any of her strikes. She is just stuck in there.
Jeez.
That brings us to the archers.
Okay. The archer. Oh gosh, zoomed out too far. The archers that are on the right side can hit the that's in front of our Apotepo.
Okay.
And the dude on it, but that's kind of it.
Okay, so who are they striking at?
I think they're gonna do this.
The steed? You got it.
Yeah, well, the other side can't reach anybody.
Okay.
Okay.
So the steed needs to make the save?
Yep.
It's a dex save?
Yep.
That is a 11.
That fails.
So as this battalion of archers fires their arrows, and they momentarily blot out the sun as this stream of arrows just comes down on this hippocamp. Oh, I guess, does it only target one creature? Or anything in that radius?
Let's see.
I think it's anything in that radius.
15-foot radius.
Yeah. So, it would hit
So did it hit both of them?
Yeah. So the rider is a 17 save.
That also is not safe.
Okay, failure on both.
Watch this.
Ooh, that's very satisfying. How many is that? Is that 10d8? What is that?
No, it's
16d8.
Okay.
As this
About to get wrecked.
arrows just come sailing down like Sparta.
I have a question.
Yeah.
An attempt to avoid hitting our dragon, would it hit more closer here?
Yes.
Would it cause an explosion that'll hit these?
No. The mine is set to only go off when Tromokratis hits it.
But if it gets hit by an arrow, it won't just randomly explode?
No.
The craftsmanship was quite remarkable.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get the one smote to design your mines.
But
Jesus
we still can't
Christ.
move them, but an arrow doesn't set it off.
Correct. Listen, he's only restrained by what's possible.
The lines aren't crossing right in my brain right now.
85 points of damage
Yeah.
to both of them.
Golly.
I just rolled 85 points of damage.
They are
Instant death.
absolutely destroyed as they just get Swiss cheesed by.
So, question:
Yeah.
will it also hit Apotrepo if it's a 15-foot radius?
Yeah, it will. Let me make a save for Apotrepo. That is not great for Apotrepo. That's a 5. So how much damage was that?
85.
85.
I also hit Apotrepo.
Oh,
Yeah, you also
go.
hit Apotrepo with a 15-foot radius.
Woo, woo.
85, so that is... Whew! And that's enough to take off another head.
2 heads gone in 1 round.
Yeah, can we have her keep targeting Apotrepo so that all of him is gone?
Cool.
As long as Apotrepo remains in range, yeah.
Bring him closer.
Alright. That brings us to Cora. Where is Cora? What's she doing?
She's like,
Good question, Sammy.
I don't know. She's by this like red thingy.
She's by the red thingy.
Is she by one of the...
Oh, there she is. I see her.
I was like, the red thingy.
She's on one of the islands, right?
No, she's in the middle of the ocean.
What? How?
Because she's
Why?
trying to get in range of something.
Cora, stop!
Let's see how far away she is, actually. Hey, it looks like she's in range of Eldritch Blast.
Pew pew.
Hey, look.
Alright. So she is... Well, she could Eldritch Blast, or she could... Yeah, she doesn't want to get anywhere close to him. Alright, so she's gonna Eldritch Blast. That is awful. That is a 12. She is so bad at combat. It's so funny how consistently bad she is at combat. Alright, that's Cora. That brings us to Tromokratis.
Can we like in game just have her like study with Odella?
Is
Truly.
Tromokratis gonna reply to my insult? Or just be like, this motherfucker's talking, and just walk over, you know?
You will
Waddle
see.
this way over.
But first, at the start of its turn, its stomach acid fucks up Krisa.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I think you sounded not at all sad.
Oh no.
Sammy,
Nothing
what are the...
bad.
What's the chance that there's a whole island in the stomach still, and Carisa's just like, what the fuck?
She's chilling.
Just on an island?
30. That is 42 points of damage to Krisa.
I'm just thinking of that audio that's like, Father, help me.
Krisa's at
My
2 hit
son.
points.
Father, help.
Krisa's at exactly 2
Father,
hit points.
help.
Okay. That is without it doing anything. Now, let's see... Oh, well, Adagio is just
I'm going
there.
to die.
I don't see a
Listen,
dog.
he's a little too close for comfort to all of us right
But
now.
also,
I
that was a
think.
natural 20 for a 30 persuasion. Well, he can have some fun on the way. Alright, so... he is going to reach out with its pincer at
I just
Adagio.
have
Now,
a-
Adagio, you're prone. So
And I
he
just
is at
have to be like, Ryuja never liked me.
he's at disadvantage on this. Which brings it down to a 24.
Can I make it my...
That's what you get
You
for
know,
beating me
actually,
with your
Sammy, I
lie.
don't think that hits.
Yeah, so that's going to be
I'm just
24
joking.
points of bludgeoning damage, Adagio.
24 to 4.
And you are grappled.
Ugh.
Oh no.
What did I
Um,
do?
Pincer?
Wait,
That
could
was
I
the
have
pincer.
subtracted from that?
We know what happens next.
I get chomp, 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 chomp.
Wait.
Get out of there.
Hold, please.
How
What-
close do you need to be to subtract?
Hmm?
How close do you need to be to subtract?
Oh, wait. I just measured. It's not as close as I thought it was.
That is the theme of this round.
The map dimensions are way throwing me off.
Yeah. He's then going to...
So Lathos is down too? Did I miss it?
Lathos is, he's prone, but he's still alive.
Okay.
But Tromokratis is about to go hit Lathos with his tail. At disadvantage. Which is still a 20-something to hit, so that's gonna hit. Which is 10, 11, 21 half to 10 points of damage to Lathos, who is very grateful that he entered his rage.
If it's cold damage, does Lathos have anything against that since he grew up in Ice Point?
Yeah, he's resistant to cold.
So
the tail is just bludgeoning damage.
Oh, I don't know why I thought you said cold for some reason.
Nah. And then he is going to bite Adagio.
No, thank you.
Oh my god.
Could you imagine that worked?
I'm not as delicious.
He goes to like open his maw to eat you, and you're like, no, thank you.
That
No,
is
thank
a 27, Adagio.
Can I? Okay, if I use my divination, does it still add his modifier?
Yeah, that's just like the roll on the d20.
Okay, so you can go ahead and follow me.
Okay. So, firstly, you're going to take... Wow, that is really rough damage. That
I'm already
is...
less than half. Leave
That
my
is
body
40 points of piercing damage. And you are swallowed.
Did I tell you what my hit points are right now?
Please.
11.
You will
You
not
might heal
survive
yourself.
in there.
I am 1 round away from just dying.
Yeah. That is its actions, and now it's going to move, but coincidentally, it's going to move into the range of some of these traps. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, it hits the first trap, which is the vitriolic, vitriolic sphere. Which... he must make a dex save, or else take 10d4 acid damage, etc., etc. So let's see. The dex save. Ooh, that is not good. He's going to use one of his legendary resistances to succeed. On a successful save, a creature takes half the initial damage and no damage after that. So he's going to take 10d4 halved. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, halved to 9 points of acid damage. And as this vitriolic sphere hits him, you see his confused face, but he presses onward. 75. He's going to right here with his movement, shoving a lot of other things out of his way.
He's so close, I could almost touch him.
Would you want to?
No!
Just push the slow in his direction. Just like move the
Adagio, is Find Greater Steed concentration?
I don't. It's through redemption. No, it's not.
Okay.
No.
So he's just chilling.
Rebirth instead of redemption?
Yeah, rebirth. Alright, that is Tromokratis' turn. That brings us to the Athenian Navy ships.
Alright.
Look up Alpha Treppo.
Can someone like rip me open, please? That'd be great.
Fuck up Alpha Treppo, kill him dead.
Kill him.
How do you
Just saying,
get a
fuck up
giant
Alpha Treppo.
kraken that eats islands to regurgitate 2 people?
I have some powder in my. I have some garlic in my pocket.
Well, I changed size.
What'd you do?
I messed it up, but then I think I fixed it over.
Okay.
Oh, can I water walk on stomach acid?
It is a majority water.
We're asking the real questions now, okay?
Yeah.
You want to get scientific, it's a majority water.
Now.
So
I
it's
think I can
it's
reach
a quarter
people
damage because you're
with
just
every
burning the soles of your
single one.
feet actually. So you're
So, Aqua
I
Trepo.
heal.
All right, what are you doing with Apple Trepo?
specifically
With
said
this one, there are 4
Drachmae.
ballistas. So we're gonna hit.
4 ballistas against Apple Trepo.
Yes. All of them.
I appreciate that Kennedy immediately got on board with the kill Apotrepo.
I mean, it only makes sense.
Actually, one of these cannot hit.
Okay, so 3
The
ballistas.
back 2 can. Oh wait, what are the back 2? The back 2 are ballistas, right?
All the ballistas are up front.
Oh, okay, then great. Everything on that ship can hit.
Okay, great.
Okay.
So 4 ballistas.
Oh wait. They're all at disadvantage.
Are they? I think they're within range now. Are they not?
They're all 7. So yeah.
Yeah. So good.
Okay. Where'd the-
It was those 4.
Oh, okay. 15 doesn't hit, right?
15 miss.
Okay. 20.
20 hits.
Well over 20.
Hits.
Also over 20. Or
3
wait, no,
hits.
19.
3 hits.
Okay, great. 3 hits and 18 for the first one.
18.
19 for the second one.
All right.
8 for the last one.
8 for the last one. Okay.
All right. That's that one. Now the
Mangonels.
Yeah, that one. Alright. There's 2 of those. Oh, goodness. Okay. These definitely hit. I'll just say.
Okay, great. All of both of them?
Yeah, it's an 18 and
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. $17 points for the first one.
17.
Huh?
All right.
And 31 for the next one.
Damn. Nice.
Yep. Okay, so that's the first vote. The second vote is going to. There's no point in doing this one.
Correct. But you did kill another one of the heads.
Okay, and there's nothing over there for you to add. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tromokratis is close
Alright,
as well.
that's, yep.
All right. Hey, Knights against Apotrepo. Okay, that brings us to Adagio. You are in the stomach of Tromokratis. What are you doing?
Can she not hit humanities?
Can you hit Humanities with the other tree? The other ship? Humanities is on top of Tromokratis.
Oh, it's.
Yeah, he came back.
Cool.
Same reaction we had.
Are the.
Yeah, the back of the mangonels.
If I move my front a little bit, I can.
Sure.
Look it up. Humanities nuts. I'm sorry.
Same joke earlier.
Oh,
so do not-
Listen, I said we should get a free vicious mockery for that.
Only one of the.
Mangonels?
No, only one of the ballistas can hit.
Okay, go ahead
And
and
then both
make.
the Demigods.
Okay, make 1 ballista attack and 2 mangonel attacks.
Whoa, natural 20 on the ballista.
That's definitely gonna hit.
Okay. What do you want?
21. Don't even bother with the other attacks. He's dead again.
Great. Well, should I? Because last time I had whole life and nothing.
So it's up to you if you want to make the other attacks.
Do it.
But how do we get him to stay dead?
You're the one
Is it
being
the link?
Undead, so radiant damage.
I'm gonna hit him.
Okay, you're gonna hit him again. Go ahead.
Okay. That one doesn't work. There's
I think
19
I could be
19
wrong
hits.
Okay. Whoa, that one jumped. 6. 27.
27. He looks very dead.
Okay, great.
Alright.
That's down then.
That brings us to Adagio in the belly of the beast. What are you doing?
Literally.
What did you say? I had to like enough damage to like cut myself free.
Yeah, basically, if you do enough damage to it, it'll make him make a con save to see if he like vomits you guys up.
How do things like fireballs work in this situation?
You would hit everyone.
Yeah, you would hit yourself.
I
you'd
didn't
hit
ask
Krisa.
how large the room is. I said
Yeah.
I cast fireball.
Yeah,
I
meanwhile,
don't
you've
care
popped into
how
the
we-
stomach and you hear Krisa going, Adagio, is that you? Can you get us out of here?
What is your accent?
Are we not next to each other? Do we not like
You-
land? Like,
You are, but it's pitch black.
I glow in the dark.
Oh, right. You're a nice source of light.
Is that glow you, God? Yep, it's me.
Yeah. Alright, what are you doing?
Just talking to her father.
Are you an angel?
I can't.
Wait, give me 1 sec. Do. What was that thing? I'm trying to think. I was trying to look for that ability I did last time. So it doesn't hit Krisa.
Yeah, Krisa's at. I'll remind you, Krisa's at 2 hit points.
I will remind you that we are both dead this round. Like, I'm assuming like an insane amount of like my brain is like if I don't make like the most of this attack, we
Yeah.
dead.
Yes.
Accurate, yeah.
Yes, and I do not know what spell.
Yeah, neither of you will survive one more round in this thing.
God damn it! And I really do not want to just teleport away. I hate this universe.
Wait, do you have a gate stone?
I have my gatestone leads back to Delphi. I'd be out of the battle completely.
Wait, don't-
No, wait,
wait,
you gave
have another
your
one.
gatestone. You gave your
Lathos.
gatestone to Lathos.
I don't even have a gatestone anymore. I gave it
Yeah.
Oh
to.
fuck! Son of a bitch.
I was like, wait a minute, I don't even.
Yeah, and Krisa doesn't have one either. She didn't make the list.
Sorry, Chris.
I thought we had something there for a second. I was gonna say, just grab and get out.
Grab and go. Just grab and go.
Where you're fucked.
I when I tell you, I really motherfucking am. I mean, I can do healing, but I don't think I could heal either of us enough to like survive.
Listen, if you do enough damage to get yourself vomited out, and you kill Krisa, you can always bring Krisa back.
I don't know. He's gonna yell at me about trying to bring somebody back if I do it.
If Phoebe tells me that they're supposed to die and I keep having prophetic visions about it, I will yell.
All right, Adagio, what are you doing?
Okay, can I get like a ballpark range? I
Um,
don't know what I should be doing.
you should try to maximize your damage.
Thanks,
Oh.
Sammy.
Okay, let's see my strong. You see, the thing is, I didn't do any attack spells because I was gonna focus on healing. So you know what that means?
You're the one who got up close to him.
I didn't
Yeah, if you're gonna focus on healing, why were you in its face?
'cause
That's
I'm
on
a barbarian.
you.
I'm a barbarian.
Who said you were gonna focus on healing?
Okay, I do have like one ace in my pocket.
I would
But
say
the only
use it.
Save, I can cast Death Ward on either myself or Krisa, and instead of dropping to 0, we drop to 1.
It would buy you literally a round, but it wouldn't
A
help you at all.
One singular
I
round.
don't think that would help you too much here, bud.
That won't.
I might be able to help like in a round or two, but
That's gonna be dead.
But they're gonna be dead by
then.
then.
2 revivifies.
Okay, wait, give me one.
Not to
Give me
mention
If I
the fact
can
that
get-
Isis is already dead.
if I can get Tromokratis to eat me next round, or this coming round, they go
Still
before
got
me.
a ways
So
to go.
What about
yeah,
like
that's fair.
you
So
know-
I don't.
qualifier last time? Can I do that inside his stomach? Because it
A
only
what?
aims in one direction. Like the fire doesn't heat like both sides. So if I
That's
like
true.
can I, like around me and her,
You made a protective wall of fire.
yeah, but like
Sure.
all the damage like because it's a deck
Sure.
save. But how does that work inside of his stomach?
You can give it a
You
try.
can't get away from it.
Well,
You know,
I
like
think that's
really
the
spicy
strongest
food, and you like feel it sit in your stomach.
Okay, okay, well then I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Hold on. Twitch is not wanting to load. I'm trying to give you advantage.
I think it'll make.
It's
not
wall
an
of fire.
attack
There is
roll,
no
it's
attack
a-
roll.
The
Oh
same.
Just
shit.
save.
But I will say, you cast wall of fire around you and Krisa in this stomach of Tromokratis, and the stomach is so wet and moist that it does not seem to have any effect on Tromokratis, as Tromokratis is immune to fire.
God damn it! And I only have. Okay, so Phoebe's one ability to turn back time and give me a second fucking round is happening right now.
Are you gonna use that right now?
Yes. And
Okay.
then I'll be.
What are you doing?
Oh my god! Wait a minute.
Wait, no, you don't want to do that.
If it
because then
displaces me
you-
from.
You'll pop back into his stomach.
Will I? I thought I popped back into where I was because if he moves.
Oh, really interesting point. Yeah, you would if he has moved, then you would pop back into where you currently are. You'd be leaving Krisa to die, but you could potentially save yourself.
I'm not able to heal her enough, or I could death ward her, and then be
Yeah.
displaced.
That's a really good strat, dude. What are you doing?
That would work. I would do it.
I would just do that.
Okay, so which are you doing?
I'd be like, I am so sorry. Death ward her, and then just like, boop.
Okay, so you death ward Krisa, and then you vanish from inside the stomach.
Is there
Now
any-
Krisa really is like.
Any idea what was happening, by the way?
Wait. That's also a lie because
What?
I only have 1/4 level. And Death Ward and Wall of Fire are 4th level.
So what are you gonna do instead?
So Carisa's dead.
Gonna die.
Isis and Carissa have died.
Okay.
You have a round before you
That could work.
So
you have a full action bonus action movement.
I mean, it's not like I can move anywhere.
That's true.
So, okay. If I were to die in like this instance, would I be displaced and then replaced as an unconscious body outside of his body?
I guess so, yeah.
Because my only other way to save her would be to do a life transference where I give myself enough necrotic damage to give her twice of whatever I take so that she can at least have a rounder.
You could do that.
So I'm going to do that because it's my only option.
If you're close enough, I can get to you and revivify as soon as you pop back in.
Well, I won't die. I'll be down.
Alright, so
I'll
how
be-
much healing are you giving her?
So I have to take 4d8
you're gonna have to beat like
damage
50.
to myself, and then she gets twice whatever I take.
Gotcha.
And I only have 11 hit points.
Oh,
But you
good.
still take all of it.
But I
Didn't
still take
Carissa
all of it.
just
No,
take,
because
like,
it'll give
40-something
her a
max
max
damage?
of 22 hit points back.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, because you can't take more than what you have, because it'll just go to 0.
Well, can
So
I...
that wouldn't do
I
anything
can't
because
actually-
Carissa took like 40-something points of acid damage last time.
Yeah.
So that's not even a round.
Oh my god, Carissa, woman. Well, I guess I have mass healing, but mass healing...
But you also, I'll remind you that you've already cast a spell. Oh no, this is a new round. You can cast whatever you want.
New round. This is a new round, you guys.
How much does mass healing do?
It wouldn't really make sense to do mass healing word to one person.
Yeah. I have
It's the only thing that you can do.
I have
Sure.
healing word and cure wounds, but the highest I can do is a 3rd level, and that's only gonna be 3d4.
Not cure wounds will do more than that.
Cure wounds is 3d8. So at the most, she'll never survive. Like at this
Yeah.
point, she's dead.
She's dead. You might as well do. I don't know. What else do you have that you could do though?
I can't really. I don't think I can do enough damage to get to spit me up.
Can you rage and then do as much damage as possible?
Rage will only add like 2 points to anything I do, but it has to be like strength wise. I can't like cast a spell and add 2 to it.
But I mean, like you've got the trident and stuff.
Yeah, but my Triton does a d6 of damage, and then a d6 of magical damage. So the most I'll be
You can-
doing...
But that's still 2d6 plus 2.
I
That's
don't think
still
that's
only
enough.
a maximum of 14.
That's still damage, though.
19.
I don't think that's enough to cut it though. This is Tromokratis.
When does
Who needs
Priest's turn
islands?
come up?
Creasa is, Creasa was only a little bit ago.
Oh, I thought she was after for. This is so confusing after everybody's been added. God damn it.
Yeah.
So
On Creasa's turn, she tried to
Tromokratis'
attack
turn
and
will
she
come up
missed all her
before-
attacks.
How did she miss all of her?
I thought that was last round.
That was last round.
Yeah. There's only been 2 rounds so far, guys.
Oh shit.
She had one round where she couldn't get
She had
an
one
attack
round
off.
and then she got swallowed.
Yeah.
And she's had one round in the stomach.
I see.
So Tromokratis will have a turn before she gets another attack.
No.
So you
that
know
is
that
not true.
prophecy with one of each demigod? Yeah, we fucked up.
I mean, I'm
Fucked Mm.
What? Who is she a demigod of again?
She's Dionysus.
Ares, right? Dionysus. That's what I
Yeah.
said.
You could find another Dionysus, kid.
Sammy.
Dionysus fucks, okay?
Listen, if I knew that I had the Gatestone, I'd get him to swallow me, get her dead body.
What are you doing, Adagio?
Oh, didn't Ilmai say something about the
Not yet.
Gatestone after it started in combat? No?
Okay, so
Interesting.
if I attack with my claws, I get 2 attacks. What is that? What do I do with my claws? I don't understand this one. That was right. Okay, so if I attack with my claws, I get 2 attacks. And since I'm a barbarian, I'll be able to go 4 times. Well, pretty much the max I could do.
Alright, you want to do it?
Try it.
What is my bonus action? My bonus action... No, 2-weapon fighting. That is natural.
What's the
weapon-
total possible damage you can do with these claws with 4 attacks?
Before attacks.
They're D6s. They each get a +3, so and then +2 each one because I'm I'm not raging, but I would be raging.
So 44 is the max?
44 plus 6
No.
on all of it?
It's a D6 each claw attack, +5 each.
So
one
11
is
per
plus
attack,
5.
4 attacks, so 44 total.
44 total.
Plus,
Unless you crit some of it.
Unless I crit some of it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
it's that, and you both get thrown up, or you abandon Carissa and try to get yourself out.
I
Right?
So you said it's 4,
Oh.
4d6, and each one is plus
Plus
5,
10.
right?
Or plus 20.
Can I
Yeah.
just ask Phoebe what the best thing
Okay.
to do in this moment is?
I mean, that's worth a shot because you could crit.
Okay,
Michael,
I am out.
don't leave me here.
I'm gonna look at Creasa and be like, Creasa can't help me with this? Come on, Creasa.
I'm
All right.
trying to give you advantage, but I'm not logged into Twitch.
Disadvantage, right? 'Cause you're like,
It's actually with the added light that Adagio has provided, it's just a straight roll.
Okay.
Because the
Could
stomach is so
Creasa technically be
massive that
flanking?
your actual movement is not restricted.
Is there
Okay.
anyone you could get that makes her flanking in some way?
No.
Fucking no. Stomachs are weird. They have turns.
Okay, let's go. All
What you
these
got?
claws actions. Let's
I
go.
was trying to give you advantage on Twitch, but I can't log into Twitch right now.
What does this dice have 2 6s on it? Okay, let's see. +8. Okay, that's gonna be 26 for the first one.
26 hits.
Am I doing the damage and then rolling again, or
Dealer's choice, whatever you want to do.
I'm gonna roll them all first?
You got it. So
Sorry
one hit,
about- Oh, I rolled the same number again.
2 hits,
Let's hope they're all the same number. Come on, come on. That's a natural 1.
2
Sorry,
hits.
You don't know how y'all give me shit about as a healer getting into the battle?
16 plus 8, 24.
24, so 3 hits, 1 miss. Go ahead and roll damage on all of them.
Oh my god.
You know, can I just cry instead? Can I literally... Wait, we're both demigods. We might survive.
Yeah,
We might, you know.
I don't trust it.
I don't either.
So if 3 of them hit, that's gonna be plus 15.
Yes.
25 in total.
25 total. So that is... Alright, that is not enough to make him vomit, unfortunately.
Lee. Do I have any bonus actions that'll help me in this universe?
I don't know, you tell me.
Any items or anything?
You're about to disappear.
I am literally about to just...
You call your steed to run into the mouth of Tromokratis and come get you.
My steed gets its own turn.
No, it only acts on with you.
Oh man, it can attack and everything.
Can it?
Yeah, I can like hit him or something. I don't freaking...
Make it fly in the mouth and hit it from the stomach.
Then, yeah, theoretically, he would act immediately after you.
Oh,
Rescue mission, have it get eaten real quick, and come just swoop you out of the gullet of a giant kraken.
You know, no big deal.
dying. It's okay.
Just
I guess
a
I can-
regular Tuesday afternoon.
But I would never be able to heal myself high enough. God, you know what? I guess we're just dying, y'all. I guess we just dying. That's my turn. I'll look at Kreese and be like, I'm so sorry.
She's gonna go, what do you mean? And then you're gone.
You won't die. Kreese is gonna die.
I'd be like, I'd
Um,
rather not watch you dissolve, so I'm just gonna like turn the glow off.
Adagio, do you want your Pegasus to do anything?
Yeah, you know, why not?
Sure. What's he gonna
What
do?
if you hit Tromokratis' stomach on the outside for an additional bit of damage to try and get it to...
Heimlich
I'm
maneuver.
I'm not feeling so good, guys.
He has a melee attack. Is it one time? He hits one time? Okay, heard.
Yep.
Let me
Yep,
attack
go ahead.
that, I guess. He's
I
gonna
want the stomach.
kick him. What is that? Oh, okay, a +6 to hit. Okay, well, does a 23 hit?
23 does hit, yeah.
2d6 plus 4. I rolled a 2 and a 1.
Ooh. You hate to see it.
It's the damage.
Alright. So, as Adagio fights for his life inside this creature and then disappears from time itself, and this Pegasus, so sad to be without its owner, just like sort of hits it with its hoof. You all on the battlefield, besides Adagio, hear in your heads, "You thought it would be wise to summon me here? I shall destroy your puny city." And that's where we'll pick up next week.
No.
I knew
I'm just
it was
gripping
coming.
a
It's
potion as hard as I
11:34,
can
and we
right
haven't
now.
even made it through 2 full
Yeah.
rounds.
Welcome to what this episode will be called Tromokratis Part 1. Part 2, next Monday.
Electric
Don't
Boogaloo.
miss it. Hopefully we'll get a couple more rounds in. And as more people keep dying, faster rounds. That's how it works.
We're all gonna die. All of us
It's
are
gonna
gonna
be
die.
so-
the allies, not Tromokratis.
So, Rip Iasis, soon to be Rip Kreese. We will see who else we are ripping next week. So thank you all for joining us. We will
Represent.
see you next time. Bye.
Bye.